Good evening. I've been trying to sign on. I've just had my dinner. I'm stuffed with chicken. Trying to get me pop-out chart completely cocked that up as well. Hey, AP, hi. How you doing, mate? And I still don't quite know where I've gone wrong on that one, but I reckon I'll have to go without it. Where are we? AP, give me a thumbs up. You can hear me. Good to see you, mate. Thank you. Where are we? Where are we? Get rid of that. Right. How do we do it? Hiya, Stobbs. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Still, as always, I have a nice shade. Look at the state of me, like a pikey. I went to open my tube. I opened my tube or YouTube, and my channel managed videos, content on left hand side, and I got very, very confused. I managed it once, but I haven't quite got it right. Hi, Ash. How you doing, mate? As always, life is never straightforward. Certainly not here anyway. Give me a thumbs up. You can hear me, Ash, just for me. Where are we? Where are we? Content online stage comments. East Coast. Hi, how you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Good to see you. I came, I saw. Yep. I'm absolutely stuffed. The missus bought us a Spanish chicken casserole tonight. Hey, it was bloody lovely, really tasty. Been in all day. Hi, Will. Good to see you, mate. In all day. I've been, apart from going down to the local garden supplies to buy Dirt Rider. Hi. Every day, Solaris, hey, babes. To buy the right size clips for the customer's mower, and they didn't have them, but they have the right air filter and all the other bits and pieces, so it's ready to go back together hopefully tomorrow. But to be honest with you, it's so cold out there at the moment. Don't really feel like doing too much, and that's laziness, I know it is. However, we are having our front, as we're looking out front, right hand fence replaced. Hi, DNR. Because it was falling over basically, so we decided to swallow the bullet, whatever you call it. And our next door neighbor, thank goodness, is a very good builder, and he's doing it for us as we speak. Well, not now, it's too dark, but you know, it's all knocked down, poster up. It's not cheap. I guess any building it's not cheap at the moment. What else is going on? Oh, Annie and I, we've had our jabs. So we've had the COVID jabs. You may or may not be aware, I work for the NHS part-time, and we had to sign a piece of paper to say we would be prepared to go in for an injection at short notice, should we be available. Well, here in where I live in Salisbury, or outside Salisbury Cathedral, this Saturday, just gone, did 1,000, would you believe, 1,000 COVID jabs. Out of that 1,000 jabs, 30 people never turned up. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Possibly it was because they weren't very well or couldn't get in or whatever. But what it did mean is that at 5:30 on Saturday night, I had a phone call saying, "Hi, Phil, can you pop in? We've got some COVID jabs going if you want one." And then off I went. 20 minutes later, I'm sat in Salisbury Cathedral in all its glory, having the old COVID jab. And you have to wait for 15 minutes to make sure you're not allergic. However, about 4 years ago, I was stung by a bee, and I had one of those anaphylactic thingies reactions. I weren't very well anyway. I had to go in the hospital. Hi, Dusty. Hi, babes. So I had to tell them that. So then, after having the jab, I had to go in the naughty corner. I had to be there for 30 minutes to make sure that we didn't have a reaction. Which lucky it didn't. But they had all the gear there. They had the tables and the oxygen and the EpiPens and God knows what else. So at least we were looked after. Of course, as East Coast said, there were people there that said they couldn't get in. To be fair, the doctor surgeries offered, as long as you get to the main gate by car, taxi, bus, whatever, they were operating golf buggies to take people into the main entrance. So I thought it was very good of them. Hi, Mark. And I think it was used on, 1,000 jabs. Can't be bad for a good start. Got mine. Sore arm. My arm. Now, it's a bit like the flu jab, I suppose. But very pleased I've had it, quite honestly with you. I mean, now I'm an old man, 128, going on 16, whatever, But just so chuffed. Yeah, every day, you're so right. The last thing we want to do is throw anything away. We had the frozen one, what's it called? Pfizer. The Pfizer one we have. Apparently, if it comes out the freezer, it can stay for 5 days, I'm told, in the fridge. After that, then it has to be thrown away. So hopefully they make good use of them. And we made the Sunday papers, apparently. And I think the news didn't see me, because I was tucked away in a naughty corner. What else has got? Oh, my dog. I was talking to, what day is it today? Monday. Is it Monday today? Oh, yeah. Talking on Ken's blog yesterday lunchtime. And Mrs. H took the two dogs out for a walk. Henry is a very old man. He's 16 and a half now. Had a wonderful time going around, but by the time he got back home, he was only firing on 3 cylinders. Back leg was bad. You couldn't touch it on the ground. Anyway, I was very concerned about him because he is a very old man now. And Mick suggested to give him some paracetamol. Mick's dogs, we used to work them, and they would get hurt. They would strain ligaments and cut themselves and God knows what else. Anyway, so Henry had a quarter of a paracetamol tablet all crushed up in his food. He slept 24 hours, and the little devil was perfect. He's absolutely, thank God. He is perfect today. So I always know he's perfect because he pisses on the floor. When I say pissing on the floor, I've said it again. Hi, Ken. How are you? Good to see you, mate. So to be honest with you, I was well chuffed because I was really, really concerned about my dog. Love him to bits. Everybody does with their dogs, don't they? But anyway, there we go. He's running. Well, he's not running around. He sleeps 24 and a half hours a day. He's deaf in one ear. Can't hear out the other one. He's blind in both eyes. But apart from that, he's doing very well. Sure, good to see you, mate. Nice to see you, as always. So, yeah, that's what's been going on in the Conquer House Code. What else? Not a lot, really. We've got some more mowers in, ready to be rebuilt, serviced. Hopefully ready for the spring when it comes, because the nights are beginning to move out, thank God. Oh, God, we need some sunshine, don't we? And just reminded me, I've just now booked a cruise for next New Year's Eve, in the hope that by then we'll all be able to go holidays and cruising and stuff, which, as most of you know, Mrs. H and I love cruising because I like ensuite. I'll never go camping, not unless it's got ensuite. And even then, I might have a problem with it. So we booked that today with 4 other friends who we spent New Year's Eve in with, oh, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. We went to Hamburg, and I think the temperature was about minus 16. And during the daytime, it soared to minus 15. It was cold. It was really cold. Lenny, don't. I can't do camping, mate. So anyway, we made our excuses, found ourselves a cafe with hot toddies and one thing and another, and back on the ship for New Year's Eve. And we sailed out of Hamburg. Now, I'm sure most people know that Hamburg is, when you sail, it's like a long river, either side houses, docks, and all the rest of it. And apparently, over in Hamburg, there, New Year's Eve, it's traditional. They set the fireworks off at midnight, and they tend to do it one after the other. So it's not all in one go. So as we sailed out, all the different fireworks going off as we went through, and it was really, really pretty spectacular. Apart from Joe Muggs here, who had a DJ on, who's got the wind chill factor of minus nothing, sat on the top or stood on the top of this ship at about minus 16. I nearly died, quite frankly. I learned a big lesson there. Next time, take a blanket. I'm going to put the watch name out, the we call it, the link, in the hope that somebody come along and keep me company. Where are we? See if somebody can keep me company. Otherwise, I just talk to myself. Hi, Tim. Good to see you, mate. Everybody else? Dusty, lovely girl, lovely girl. Yeah, so there we go. It's been pretty busy, actually, come to think of it. Well, not really thinking about it, but yeah. Not a lot else is going on. I got tomorrow off, not have to go to work tomorrow, which is really good. Talking to the great unwashed, which is another way of saying I answer all the calls for the surgery, making appointments for them, giving their test results, good and bad, and lots of other things. And it pays for my beer. Has anyone else noticed during lockdown, I'm not spending any money? I've got money in the bank. I cannot believe how much money I must have spent in pubs. Must of them. There we go. Hi, I got some in the basement. Hey, Will. Let's have a look at you, mate, when you got yourself sus, boy. Can you touch your nose for me? There you go. Welcome, Will. Good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Not bad, you?
Yeah. Good to see you, mate. Why is it I'm red and you're just normal colour? I think it must be my screen because I'm a bit yellow, aren't
I think it's a pretty bad light out, to be honest.
Yeah, it's only one of these. All right, I'll tell you what you want to know. What you want to know, I'll tell you. Honestly. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, so I was just waffling on there, as you do, just telling me what I was being up to.
So which bit of Salisbury are you to then?
We're on the north side. We're at outside of Salisbury, near Porton, near the Porton camp.
Yeah, I know Porton Garden Centre, reptiles and the big fish and all that.
Well, if we are about from there, come back towards Salisbury on that narrow road. Yeah, going towards the Winterbourne villages.
Yeah.
We're about halfway towards the Winterbourne villages. Underneath the railway bridge.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, that's where we are, mate. Yeah, it's lucky to live there. We love it here, mate. Absolutely love it.
The sheep glow in the dark. Sheep glow in the dark, don't they?
Big pardon?
The sheep glow in the dark out there.
You're probably right, actually. One thing we've always said, if there was a nuclear war, we wouldn't have to worry because we'd be vaporized in the first lot.
You're probably right.
So
with all that's going on now, is the military road still open?
Yeah, because they've opened the road up again. They've done all that building out there for the silos and stuff. you go out across the plain there, back towards the main road, going away from us.
Yeah. That's it.
All
Yeah.
that was closed. There's all big building going on in there. God knows what's stored over there, mate. I dread to think. But,
I haven't been. Last time I went up that way, the pub on the corner, that hotel was still a hotel.
the Portland Hotel.
No. The Pheasant.
Oh yeah, I know oh yeah, opposite the piggery.
That's it. Yeah, right down on the main road. You go across to Winterslow.
That's the one. Yeah. That's flats now, apartments. I should think the people that bought one of them must be pretty fed up now, because on the opposite side of the road is a big piggery. So it don't smell too good down there sometimes. Grab a man. Good to see you, mate.
Have I got echo going on?
Say again?
Have I got an echo?
No.
Oh.
Not that I can hear anyway, mate. Not that I can hear.
Might be my end.
Yeah. I was saying I've been trying to find some clips for 9mm clips for fuel lines. 9mm for the fuel line on Honda. Yeah. I managed to get the 12mm easy, but the 9mm a bit more difficult. It's just holding me back just to finish off a motor I want for one of my customers.
Yep. Amazon them or eBay them?
Well, I put them on order on eBay and I hope they're going to turn up. My trouble is I can't wait. I want it done today. Dick said he got some. Well done, Dick. Dick, show them in the post for me, mate. I only want a couple. Now I'm going to get it all done. It was a little Honda Rizzy. Jack said to me, it won't start. He said, I think I've got water in the fuel tank. So anyway, checked it out. Fuel tank's completely dry. Air filter off the carburetor and it's full of oil, literally dripping with oil.
Nice.
And I did check the oil level, and I think when they did that, when they filled up the oil, if it don't start, add more oil, just in case.
That's the obvious.
So they've overfilled it anyway. But all the main jets were full. It's all clean now. It should start when I got to do it again. I hope. Good spark, good compression. Should be fine. Then I can hand it back. It's a lady I think's had a stroke, so I'm looking after her a bit. Her husband is, I think, a carer, But she phones up, and it's difficult to understand what she says. But you think, well, I'll look after you, Nice lady, nice lady, You been busy, Will? You've done much?
Oh, messing around in the garage, sorting out bits and pieces. Work gets in the way. That's the problem.
It's a necessary evil, mate.
It is. I wish I was. I sound horrible, but you kind of wish you were furloughed again, because I've had 3 weeks and I just wasted so much time.
Easy done, mate. Easy done. Hi, Ralph.
Got to the end of the 3 weeks. What bloody have I done? It's nothing really.
It's when you retired, mate. I mean, I retired. Where am I? About 2.5 years ago. 3 years come November. And a mate of mine who I've known for many, many years always said, when you retire, you'll be surprised. You'll forget what day of the week it is. So I thought, nah, don't be so silly. I couldn't tell you what the day of the week is now, because every day is a Saturday. It is. You don't have to get up.
Bank holidays off anymore, though.
Sorry?
You don't get bank holidays off.
Every day's a holiday, mate.
That's true.
The biggest problem is getting up in the morning. It's easy I used to have to get up at 5 every day, and I swore never have to do it again, and I don't. That's the end of it as far as I'm concerned. Mind you, it's very easy to sleep over, We always say, me and the missus, I'll have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes could be a long time. So we've got lots of people in the chat there. Well, 16. Well, for me, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I've not got to be fair. I can't see what's going on.
Sorry, can you not see it?
No, I can't have two, because we're in StreamYard. I can't have the chat open on my tablet at the same time. I'd normally use my phone.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, hey, Sparky, how you doing, mate? I know I was trying to get my what's it called? Um, pop out chart to work, but I can't
Yeah,
get it to work.
I don't know if
As
I
always.
close it, I'm going to disappear.
Yeah, I don't quite know why. Here we go. That's better. Yeah, something to do with pop out. Hang on, where is he? Do you want to go out, Bob? 2 seconds, Will. Henry.
Oh,
Henry. Henry. Come on. If I don't look after him, next thing I know. Come on, Bubba. Good boy. Come on. Come on. My poor old dog. Come on. Oh, sod you. Here we go. You see him?
Yeah, just about. Yeah, he just waddled past.
He's blind. He can't see a thing. Dogs seem to be able to get away with it more than anybody else. They can go by sense of smell, I guess. But I know now, if I don't keep an eye on him, we'll have a puddle. Which is not a problem, going to be on a hard floor, but, you know. Come on. There you go. I wouldn't believe 24 hours ago he's on his last legs. Martin, that's very pleasant. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. If I had my where is it? Pop out chart, and I could deal with something, but I can't do it. Any idea how to do that, Will?
No idea, mate. You're talking to the wrong person.
I'm looking on it. I follow instruction that Mick gave me. I got it all written out here. Believe you me, I actually had to write it out. Yeah, and I still got it wrong.
I wonder if
it says about the line of open at my channel content, and I down after that. After that, I'm in trouble. One of these days, I will get it sussed out one day. Click on image, sign on YouTube, separate channel, sign on there, and I still can't get it to work. There we go. But never mind. Somebody might come. I expect if anybody, Mick would come up a minute, give me a hard time. Although there's a load of guys on there earlier on with Ash. Let's stick that out again a minute, mate. 2 seconds. Right, let's try that again. There we go. So you're not doing a lot there at the moment, as you say, then?
No, I've got one mower to be getting on with. It was a freebie. Just finding the enthusiasm, really.
I got comments coming out. Martin Riders. Special ops says my fly fishing jacket. I'm not so sure it even fit now. Although John, to be fair, John does think that you've got an echo. I can't see that.
Right.
Fun. Sparks, touch top of your head, mate. Welcome. How are you?
Good evening. How are you doing tonight?
Who?
What you saying?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here.
There you go, boy. There you go. I was just I was just saying there to Will.
I'm going to go out and come back in again. See if I can lose this echo.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, mate. No problem. I'll see you in a second. Sparks, I was trying to suss out my pop-out chat. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, I do.
Apparently, I go enter my studio. Where are we? I've lost my place. Enter studio, use my channel. I go onto YouTube, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Hang on. Go on to my YouTube.
Yeah.
Then what I do?
Find your live stream.
Hang on. Go on to my.
Your live stream's open right now. So you've already got the page open.
Have I?
Yeah, you've got the page open. I can hear the echo.
I've only got my StreamYard open at the moment.
You haven't. You've got your YouTube open because I can hear it.
Have I?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All I can see is my StreamYard one, mate.
You've hidden it.
Have I?
Well done.
I know I'm crap at this.
Well, all I'm going to give you is this. Well done. Well done.
Well, it's I was following the instructions. I got my StreamYard open here, which you're on, and Will and me. Oh, is that a pork pie?
Mm.
Oh no, not a pork pie. You got mustard on it or tomato sauce?
Mustard.
Yeah. When we were young boys, when we were on the bikes and stuff, we used to go into a local pub. We were allowed to go into the lounge bar as long as we stayed quiet and didn't upset anybody. It was on every Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember. And if that's Mick calling me, I'm going to ignore it because I know what he's like. Yeah, it is. We used to have a competition on who could eat the pork pie with the most mustard on.
Oh, yeah. Got to have mustard on it.
Got to have mustard. There you go, Will. Is that any better, mate?
Don't know. You tell me. Is the echo gone?
Yeah. Sounds fine.
Yeah, I can't hear an echo.
It sounds fine to me, yeah.
Marvellous.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Mick Moore, he did what he threatened to do the other day. He threatened to put my mobile number on the stream, didn't he?
He did, yeah, yeah.
That says twice he's phoned me now.
I've got up a deliberately echo now to show you what an echo sounds like.
He's got to go up there in a minute, I'll tell you. Oh dear. So I still can't get my pop-out chat anyway.
Right. I'll do you a favour.
Go on, Stuart, touch your nose, mate.
You know how to go to YouTube? YouTube page, don't you?
Sorry, go to YouTube, yeah?
Give me 1 second. I'll do you a favour.
Go on.
Let me just do this. In private chat, you'll find this link. Click it.
I haven't got private chat, mate.
You've got private chat in front of you. You've got StreamYard in front of you.
Yeah, there's no private chat.
Private chat
comments. No, I've only got comments. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah, I got it.
Hi, Will. Hi, Sparky.
Hi,
Yeah.
Lord Stuart.
How you doing?
Bear with us, Stuart. I'm just messing about here. You two carry on, have a yap.
Don't worry, mate. I've told you once. When I do it, mate, you'll be absolutely stitches. Don't worry about it, mate.
I've clicked on the link there, Sparks.
That's taken to your channel now. That's your channel.
Yeah.
That's your channel now. You need to go and find where this live stream is called on that page. I think it's
I've clicked on it, yeah.
And then you pop out.
Oh, what?
That's Mick.
I got phones going off everywhere here.
That's Mick.
I got phones going off everywhere here.
How come it's echoing?
Get off! I'll just shut that off a minute, mate.
Phil,
Yes,
do
mate.
you mind me asking Sparky about the radio station? Or do you not mind Sparky?
No, you crack on, mate, because he still haven't sussed me out yet anyway.
Right. So I keep on asking you, mate, Sparky, what date is your radio station and what time? I'm sorry about this.
No worries. My website says it all. I've got a website.
Right.
I did say to everyone last time. Give me 1 second. I'll put it in private chat.
Right, okay.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
God, that's so nice pork pie. It's fresh.
Right, cheers. Right.
Right, goes there. Right, goes there. Private chat. I can't see the chat for a minute, but yeah. You should then go to my website there, and it'll tell you all about me. And around the bottom, it'll tell you the times. And it'll give you a pop out. It'll tell you then where to go to.
You can see the trouble I get in here, Will, can't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's coming on there in a minute. Right, that's it. His number's up now. He probably got Downing Street on that number.
Give me a second. Let me just do something, Conker, for you.
Go on, mate. Any help you can do is, I mean, I must be doing something wrong here.
No, you're not.
I follow Mick's instructions.
You need to find your stream, what you're in now, in that link, what I sent you.
Yeah.
Click it and mute it quickly.
Click it.
Yep, and then click it, then mute it.
And mute it, right. Hang on. Yeah, done that.
Yep. We're going to have a bit of a laugh.
I know he's watching. 6 missed calls.
Give us a minute. I'm going to do something for you. Really nice for you.
Oh, dear. See, the screen I got shows a zigzag line with a... So I was looking like for 3 dots on the right-hand side.
So, you should have your screen now as Conker's screen. You should be on the YouTube screen. You should see us 3 on that screen. And next door to this should be chat.
On what, mate? On what I'm on at the moment?
YouTube. On YouTube.
On YouTube, right. Hang on.
Don't mind us, Phil. Do you need to get that?
Eh?
Don't mind us. Do you need to get that?
What's that, mate?
The call that keeps coming in. You just want to pick up?
No, I'll tell you what it is, Will. It's Mick.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You know, he keeps what he threatened to put me on the my number on the comments the other day because I was trying to do a payback for him, and I think he would as well. Unless he could well be, yeah, he may well be a stalker actually, John. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Ah, there you go, Luxie.
You get a restraining order.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Never mind. I only think this pop-out chat is good for just checking things, isn't it? Is that right, Spark?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
So how did you spend your day on YouTube? Oh, I'm missing calls from Mick Mowers.
Again.
Are you sure you might not want to buy some Kubota spares?
All right, leave it. Yeah, I got plenty of those, mate, to be going on with. I get one of these. I'm going to answer it. You know, I'm going to turn it off. So what? Trying to ignore.
Hello, is Mick Mowers there, please?
Who?
Mick Mowers.
Mixed mowers?
Hello, you're live on Conker's stream. You're live.
Sorry, this is Busy Lizzie's garden equipment.
Right, okay.
But he just tried ringing me then. You got the right number there, Sparks.
Yeah, well, I just tried any number just for the hell of it to see if it worked. It worked.
Oh dear, oh dear.
You've got to have a laugh, you know what I mean?
Certainly right, mate. I got as far as looking myself on YouTube, but then I was looking for 3 dots and I can't find the 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I just found pop-out chat. Hang on.
You did, yeah.
I've just found it. Huzzah! How strange. There we go. I got it, guys.
Good. Told you to get it.
There we go. Sussed. So, moving on very swiftly, I now have pop-out chat. Sorry.
Oh, we're there. Excellent.
It only took, how long?
Hi, it's Ken now, right? So you're just doing...
Half an hour at least. I'm just trying to find Sparks. Where are you two on there, mate?
Yeah.
Are you one of my? Yeah, you are one of my what's the name? Moderator.
Yeah, I'm a moderator there.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So, fix it and strip it. 6 months. Thank you, Ken. Yes, Ken. Why don't you come on in, mate? I need some help here.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an interesting half an hour. It only takes what I want to do. I'm looking down at the bottom of the screen. Couldn't see what I was looking for. So, how are we all doing? It's nice to see you all. Oh dear, oh Lord. My missus despairs of me, I can tell you. 'Cause she's in there talking to somebody on the phone.
She's not talking to Mick, is she?
Eh?
Not talking to Mick?
No. No, she better not be. Oh, there'll be trouble, I'll tell you. There are, Stuart. You're back, mate. Good to see you.
Yeah, I couldn't get on for ages. Couldn't get connected for some reason. Oh.
Really? Oh, I have to have that problem. I go on any other else's stream, sir. I click on it and the camera won't light up. You know, that happens all the time on mine. And I ain't got a cheap camera. I got a Logitech,
Right.
which is about 100 quid's worth.
Yeah. Right. So just for the phone.
No, I know he's not, because I know she's talking to. Apart from that, my missus has got taste, obviously. She's a lucky lady.
Yeah.
So what have we been up to this, Stuart? I mean, so I've been waffling on here now, talking about absolute nonsense.
Yeah. Oh God, what have I been up to? I've been doing cylinder mowers again, because that's quite a bit of my speciality, chainsaws and cylinder mowers. So obviously, I'm still doing the John Deeres in the video I spoke about.
All right,
ago.
yeah.
I'm still fighting my way through them.
Yeah.
I've got 2 cylinder mowers just come in now. I've got a Dennis that was sorted out, and then I've got a Robinson cylinder, 10-bladed one. I've just got that only yesterday.
Yeah. You're pretty busy, because I've got nothing. I've got one coming.
Yeah. No, it's quite a busy time for me this year for servicing and things like that. But obviously, with the situation, people can't get to you.
Sure.
These people are just pushing down the road. You know,
Hang on, let me dog out. You crack on, mate. I just let me dog out.
Yeah.
Come on. Good boy. Good dog. Come on. Good boy.
How do you get on for grinding the cylinders, Stu?
Pardon?
How do you get on for grinding the cylinder? Do you do any of the cylinder grinding? Or?
No, I wish I could, but the machine's so expensive, isn't it? Do you know what? If I had one of those machines, well, I'd make a fortune around here, right? I would.
There's There's a John Deere for sale around here, actually, Stuart.
Is there?
Yeah, 150 quid.
Right.
Ride-on mower.
Yeah. Are you going to buy it
for spares or to be fixed or for spares? Might be some use to you.
Yeah, could be. But how far away are you then?
Sorry?
How far away are you in Chester then?
Well, we're down in in Wiltshire.
Ah, right. So about an hour and a half. Is it
You're
2
up
hours?
in Cheshire, aren't you? You're up in that area, aren't you?
Yeah.
Probably too far. I thought 150 quid might be worth a tickle, actually.
Yeah. So send it in the post.
You probably know what they're worth more than I do.
Yeah.
The John Deere ride-on.
Oh God, yeah, it'd be worth even in parts. It'd be worth some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, just even the deck or the wheels off it or the gearbox or the drive. Yeah, well, yeah, it'd be worth.
Yeah, I saw it. It's local.
Right. Yeah.
Trouble is, I've run out of room in my we call it a summer house, but it's not really.
No.
I've got a freezer in there, and I got about 7 mowers in there at the moment, ready for the new season. All of a sudden, they came in, and 3 of them are ready to go. The other 4 have got to be sorted out. But nothing much there to be done.
I see. Right now, no. So what we're saying there, Phil? Yeah, and I will about the doing the cylinders. Yeah, there's a local guy who runs a business, a garden place, machinery, and he sharpens them for me. You can take up to 30-inch cylinders. Past that, that's it. You have to send them off. But anything on 30 inches, he can do for us. Yeah,
that's most small domestic machines.
Quite expensive, isn't it? To do.
Pardon?
The gear, the actual gear to sharpen them is quite expensive, isn't it? It's quite a big old machine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Bill before. What's the other guy that was on the other night talking to us on? It was last week, wasn't it? What was the guy that worked in the little shed and he's always out?
AJ.
Dave, is it?
Dick.
Hi, mate. Hi, Ash.
Dick, that's it. Yeah. He does a lot of. He used to work on it, and he was saying that it's getting the machine in it. It costs a lot of money, but they're easy to do. They're easy once you learn how to do it. It's quite easy. He was saying.
You'd have to do an awful lot of cartridges though to make it pay, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's I usually get charged 12p an inch or something like that, or was it £12 an inch on it? I can't remember. No, hold on, that's wrong, isn't it? I'm not quite sure.
But surely for the aggro of having someone else do it for you, it's not worth it. You just pay the money and let them crack on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's it. And it's done properly then, don't you, as well, and all that. And they'll check the cylinder that it's level. It's not like the shaker has not gone out of it. Things like that.
When I was working on them, like full time, I'd done a few, and I always used to find I ended up doing them like that. Like they go conical, where I wouldn't have them set quite level, and that was a real pain to sort out like that.
Yeah. Well, don't you have to take the measurements from the main axle? If I'm right. From the main axle that runs through.
So the machine we had, you just used to. It had like the grinding disc underneath, and you'd fix the cylinder in the steady and power it backwards, and then you literally just get it touching at both ends of the cylinder, and then set it going, traversing. The cylinder would spin backwards. The little wheel would traverse backwards and forwards, sort of sparking it. And then every now and again, you just give it a tweak up until you've taken all the damage out the cylinder reel.
Oh, I see. All right. So
because you had adjustment at both ends, you could adjust one end more than the other and get a sort of a cone effect going on.
Yeah. But you don't want that.
They've got to be level, aren't they? Otherwise, if you go,
because it won't go to the bed now.
It won't work. Yeah.
Well, they will work because it'll still touch the bed, but it'll be one-sided, won't it? I don't know if that affects the cut. As long as it's flat to the cylinder, to the bottom bed, Yeah, but I think it's better to have it balanced, isn't it? Have the cylinder balance itself.
There's a
Like
guy on
everything, yeah.
TikTok who's called Cylinder Real King, and I don't know if you've seen him, but he just gets it, and he's just got all the bits of paper, and everyone he does, he just he's got that nice little sort of satisfying snip along the whole bed of the cylinder. It's just the most satisfying thing to watch.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the biggest people I think mistake is what I've learned is the bottom bed knife. There's certain angle of attack, we call it, and when you set the cylinder itself, sharpen that, you have to do the bottom bed knife. Some people just throw the bottom bed knife on, that's it. It all depends on what sort of bed knife you've got. You have to slightly grind it to a certain angle. I might be wrong, but I'm sure that's what it is.
That's right.
90 degrees angle. So I am right then, Will. Yeah, you have to do that.
There's some on some of the cheap, like the Qualcasts and stuff. We'd never ever sharpen the bottom blades on those. We'd just bang a new one on because they're so thin. The heat when you grind them distorts them.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I've had that a lot. Where people just grind them on the bottom of the bed now. I don't know. This is what's wrong with this mower that I've just got in now. It's actually totally worn away the bed knife. I don't understand why.
You get like the little step down at each end, don't you, where the cylinder doesn't quite touch the edge?
Yeah. That's it. I've got photographs of it on my iPad, but I don't know how to show it on here now. If I had a phone, I could show you the step in it, but it's ridiculous how it does, how they get to it like that. Do not. But it's like the guys on the bowling greens, isn't it? You see, it's just the old guy on the bowling green. He just sets it up best he can, and off he goes, doesn't he? You know what I mean? But you've got to have someone who's because I was saying to him to get your custom and the bowling green. Joe, bowling greens have to be to a certain standard to attract the club members, doesn't it? So if not, they'll say it's crap there, and we're not going. We're going somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah, Ash, you've been playing around with it, with the sharpener as well, haven't you, mate?
I'm going to get it sharpened by a company which is literally just 2 minutes up the road from me.
That's like me, JP. Yeah.
Easiest way instead of mucking about with it.
Yeah. So JP,
interested what Will was saying about it's not worth messing around with the bottom blade. You know, on the cheaper ones.
Yep.
Dick.
Yeah, it's just these.
Touch your nose, mate. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hello, guys.
Mate.
Hello, Dick.
You're right, everyone.
Yep.
Hi, Dick.
All right, lad.
Yeah, Tim asking me if I've done my welder yet. The answer is no, because I've got someone gave me a cylinder. About 3 foot, 3.5 foot high. I thought ideal, but it used to have carbon dioxide in it, and I'm told I can't put argon in the same cylinder because the seals are not the same.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, I know absolutely nothing about it.
No, I haven't got a clue. No.
You need to ring BOC up.
Yeah, we've got a plant here in the city. I was going to give him a call. We've also got, I think there's a welding supplies company. I was going to give him a call and see. I want to get on and do it because we've had a few problems in the last few days with pikeys up and down the road here checking the place out.
Yeah.
So all the neighbours are
ring BOC up and said
battening down the hatches.
Yeah, they've got a good technical team. BOC has.
Yeah.
The Topconkers got a welder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck to them.
We need to get the fire brigade ready.
You all may laugh, I tell you. You're all right as well, probably. I'll have a go at it.
We'll get Mick Mowers on the stand with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah. I was only talking to me.
Go on, sure. Sorry.
I was only talking to my brother today, Phil, about it. actually teaching me how to weld just today because he's got all sorts of welders where he's got his own workshop. He's got God knows what sort of welders he's got. He's got everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's gonna.
I used to do a bit of welding many years ago, but that was all stick welding. I spent most of the time trying to get it unstuck. That's the job. Sit there and it just buzz away, getting hot, you know.
You can always get a conker. You can always get Mick Mower standing there with his fire extinguisher ready, you know what I mean? With nothing on except the pinny, you know what I mean? Nice leather apron for you.
Yeah, there was talk about a calendar.
Too much thought into that, Sparky.
Pardon?
You've put a bit too much thought into that. The leather apron.
He likes it in the shed, you know? He likes all this stuff in the shed, you know what I mean? It's nice for him, you know what I mean? It'd be nice with the leather apron.
Yeah, it's there was talk about a calendar, weren't there, with Mick on there the other day?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there was.
I got to be very careful. I really couldn't get any photographs taken. I frightened the horses. Not. It's been, as I said earlier on, I don't know you guys were around, it's been an interesting week, you know, one way or the other. It would appear that, are we getting on top of this vaccine business at the moment? It would appear so. I do hope so. I just hope so. You know, we've actually gone ahead and booked a cruise for New Year's Eve in the hope, you know.
Yeah. That might be optimistic.
Gotta be, haven't you, mate? Gotta be.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah. I've got a holiday booked.
Welcome, mate.
So.
Well, I mean, it's we got called in Saturday. I got called in Saturday tea time because, as I said earlier on, some people hadn't turned up for whatever reason. So there was 30 vaccines left over.
Yeah.
So they then contacted staff members and stuff that work for the NHS, me included, you know. But they used 1,000 vaccines on one day. And that was at Salisbury Cathedral.
Right.
I mean, it's amazing. What a place to get. I sent Mick actually a picture of. Hang on, of me because I got put in a naughty corner. There we go.
Not for the first time.
Yeah.
That's in the cathedral. You have to wait 15 minutes, you know, for to see if you have a reaction. And they ask you certain questions, one of which, you know, have you ever had a reaction before? And I have. I was stung by a bee about 4 years ago, and it put me on my backside. I had one of those anaphylactic
shocks.
Yeah. Thank God my missus was around. I always remember she said to me, "You're allergic to bee stings?" No. She said, "Well, go and have a lie down. You'll be all right." She came up 20 minutes later and said, "You know, how you doing?" I don't talk very well, but don't tell me more. Straight up the hospital. I mean, tongue is swollen. Up the hospital, and in there, I flaked out.
Yeah.
God,
all that little tiny bee, what that size, and a big devil like me. How does that work? I don't know.
Yeah.
So
do you have an EpiPen then? Is it?
Yeah, I got an EpiPen now. I'm supposed to carry it everywhere.
No.
It's in the cabinet. I think it's out of date anyway by about 5 years.
Oh, right. I see.
But they would still work.
Yeah.
But the thought of having to whack it into your leg on your own is a bit of a worry.
No,
apparently, you take the top off and you whack it in.
That's it, yeah. That's it.
A lot of people carry them, apparently.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Anyway, that was me. So all I've ended up with a limp arm for 24 hours. It's fine now.
Right. Dick, what's that? What's that machine you're using next to? What's that?
Sorry,
what's that, Dick?
This is it's a Honda GVC 160 overhead cam engine.
Oh, I thought it was like a machine or something that does something.
It's an engine. It's an engine.
Are you doing
Right.
it up, are you, Dick?
Say again, mate.
Are you doing it up, are you, or
No,
rebuilding it?
stripping it right down.
Yeah, that's what I just got a GBC
Been on the bench
GTV
for about
160.
4
Yeah.
days.
The overhead cam jobber.
Yeah. I think we looked at it the other night, didn't we?
Yes, mate. Yeah, it came into me. And it was missing the intake manifold coil, missing loads of it. So I'm just breaking it apart.
Yeah.
It's
Tell
been
you
there
what I
for
have
4
been
days.
looking for is the old devil mowers. What do you call them? Something devil.
Power devil.
Power devil. I'm looking for the pull cord clip. You know, that goes on the handle.
Yeah.
Anyone got one lying around? Chuck it up to me.
I haven't. No.
I don't know what you mean.
It's like the wire. You know, you goes on the handle. Just holds the pull cord handle in.
What the spring coil in the recoil assembler?
It's actually on. It goes on the handle.
Ah,
There you go.
one of them.
Is that a Power Devil one, Will?
Well, they come off a mount fill, but it might do, yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got something similar to it, mate. That I tried. It didn't work very well. It's a pity.
Right.
I think I had the mount fill one. Very similar to it is, but it's not as well made. I mean, typical Power Devil light is made out of made out of solder wire. I think it's not exactly high quality. Put it that way.
Is it the same as the one on the B&Q power base ones? You know,
Yeah, they're all the same, mate. Yeah, with a plastic deck.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
Hmm. Possibly.
Yeah.
Not as easy to find as that, but I might have one.
Well, if you give one, mate, give us a shout. Martin says, I've got a live chat but no live stream. I don't quite understand what that means.
Tell you what I found.
Does that look like a 9mm clip?
Yeah, you can.
Is that 9mm, Will?
Don't know. Let's put tape across it. Hang on.
Yeah. I've got a couple of you, Conker.
That is 9mm.
Is it 9? I only want the one for the fuel line.
Yeah.
Have you got any sorted? I'm going to the post office in the morning.
Sorry?
Are you sorted? Because I'm going to the post office in the morning if you need them.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, chuck it in there. You got my address, have you?
No. I'll drop you an email and you reply with your address.
My email address, haven't you?
Yeah. Run it up along the bottom here. I'll write it down.
Right. All right. How do I do that? Annie, how do I do that? I do banner. Is it a banner? I think it's that, isn't it? Yes, I got it. Just it. There you go.
Hey, Dick, there we go. Some plates you've got there, mate. Where'd you get them from?
Say again, mate.
Them plates are good plates, Dick.
Oh, these are I think these are off eBay. I think these are Amtech, a brand called Amtech. 11-inch mechanics pliers.
They're huge, then.
They'll pull some teeth out, they will.
Yeah, they will pull some teeth out there.
Pretty good, then.
Heavy duty 11-inch Amtech ones.
Yeah, because those clips stick on that motor. They're really rubbish, aren't they? They're the horrible cheapy ones that they use with a double little ring on them.
Yes.
So they're almost a one-off use, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, it depends if you're heavy handed or not. You can get them off if you care.
What's up? All right. The wife can't find the right size needles, guys. You got any knit needles handy you can let's have?
Yeah.
It's going to be for our intended grandson, who's due March, I think. Yeah, I think it's March. So I'm looking forward to that. We've be our 5th, 6th, I don't know, something like it anyway. I'm looking forward to when they get a little bit bigger I'm going to build him a fly fishing rod. Hence all the gear,
Mm.
on the side here stuff. I've always wanted to take a grandson fly fishing.
Yeah.
And I'll build them their own rod. It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
I look for it because I've got to take Snobby apparently. Snobby wants to go.
Well, Snobby's a good fisherman, isn't he?
He does a lot of match fishing, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to. He wants to go fly fishing. I said, well, come on down to Wiltshire, where we live. We got some really good private lakes down there. They're put and take, so you've got to take the fish.
Yeah.
Do you ever fish the test?
I can't afford that, Will. That's about 3,000 quid a day.
Well, I'm a Stockbridge boy originally.
Oh, what one?
I'm a Stockbridge boy originally, so that's home turf.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, you could go tickling those fish in there by the shops there by that bridge.
Yeah.
Get filled by all the bread.
What, so £3,000 to go fishing?
Yeah. The test is the most expensive. Well, apart from maybe
finest chalk stream in Europe.
Salmon fishing.
Bloody hell.
It's pure chalk stream. We're lucky, Stuart, around here. It's all chalk stream, right? Which is the finest fly fishing there is. And in Salisbury, where I live, or the area, we got 5 separate rivers all go through the town. It's all chalk stream. But we've also got, and probably Will might know, places like John O'Gaunt's, Will? Lakes.
Yeah.
Avon Springs, Deaver Springs. They're all quite famous.
Springs, yeah, I know that,
yeah. Well, Deaver Springs, I believe, still holds the record for the largest ever trout caught in lakes, and that was 28 pounds.
God, right.
Yeah. But there was a big fuss about it because they still said the bloke found it, pretend he caught it.
Right.
I don't know how right that is, but if you see the ones they catch up there, I mean, I'm frightened of them. They got teeth. Like that. Not sod that.
Like the
I'm
pipe.
not a great lover of trout anyway. I like it. We always dry smoke ours, cold smoke, I should say.
Right.
And it's like smoked salmon. Beautiful.
Right. Yeah. So
I'll send you an email, Phil, for your address.
Thanks,
do you
Will.
make the flies yourself, though?
Sorry, Stuart. Say again, mate.
Do you make the flies yourself as well?
I tried once.
Right.
Anne gave me a fly tying kit for Christmas some years ago, and I tied it 3 times, and it come undone 4 times, and then it went in the bin. So I buy them now, and like every other fisherman in the world, there's an old thing about there's a fool with a fly at the end of the line, and in that jacket up there, there's probably I don't know, a couple of 100 flies. You wouldn't believe. I mean, it's ridiculous. Hang on, I'll show you.
It looks like your shooting jacket to me.
It looks like it's doing something.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So what have you been up to then, Lord Stewart?
Pardon, Sparky?
What have you been up to?
I mean, look at this.
What about... Good God, right.
And that's just one box. I've got about 6 of them.
Blimey.
God,
You get things like this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh. I mean, you'd eat that yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I see. So, right.
Do you get down all this and buy all your clobber?
Yeah, I've been at Orvis. Yeah, they're dear, mate, aren't they? Mind you, it's more expensive the opposite side of the road.
Well, he does what he says on the tin. He robs gents.
God, dear, they're expensive. It's like it's like everything else. Any hobby, they double the price.
Definitely.
Yeah.
you spend more time tying them on and untying them, losing them, picking them out of trees. I can't be bothered to tie them. I really can't. My hands don't work that well. I can build a fly rod, but I couldn't tie a fly.
Yeah. Right, Isaac. Okay.
So I've always, if you everybody wants one built, I'm your man. All right. I've got some very expensive blanks out there. It's like I'm paying £180 just for the blank, the actual fly rod blank to build off of.
Yeah, are the expensive fly rods? Because I've actually got the old dad's fly rod, which was his.
Is it carbon fiber? Is it fiberglass or is it cane, Stuart?
A cane.
It's cane rod, yeah.
Cane. Yeah, with the round like grey reel on it.
Oh, the reel, you say?
Yeah, it's a round one. Yeah, a round greyish colour.
Yeah. Sorry, did you say Grey's reel?
Yeah, grey reel on it.
Yeah. I mean, Greys are good make. They're a knockoff of Hardy's actually. They're good make. I mean, I've got a Hardy's reel there I inherited. Like everything else in this world, it's worth a lot of money if somebody wants it from you.
Yeah,
you know. Thing is not to give it away.
No, never give it away. No. I pass it on to my sons.
I had a friend of ours who he's quite an elderly gentleman, and his father was he was something to do with overseas representing the country. I don't know what you call them, ambassador or some such thing. And he had this fly rod that he went all around the world with, Africa and one thing and another. Anyway, short story. When he passed away, this friend of ours obviously inherited it, this rod and reel, and they stuck it into a shed for years and forgot about it. Eventually went back and had a look, and of course by then the mice had got to it and they'd eaten all the cork handle and stuff. And he asked me to rebuild it for him. And I put it was called an Atkins. It was quite a very well-known make at the time. And I spent hours rebuilding it with new cork handle, all new rings, new whippings, varnished it. It was absolutely beautiful. And I think I worked out my time was about twopence an hour over the time I spent on it, you know. But I was really proud of it. I got photographs of it. Anyway, went out and used it, and I heard nothing for a few weeks. And saw him in the pub there one night and said, "Oh, how are you getting on with your rod?" He said, "I don't like to tell you," he said, "but second time I used it, I got it caught in a tree, ripped it out, and snapped it in half." And the wife would tell you, Annie would tell you, it's a true story. Yeah. He snapped the rod straight in half. Oh dear Lord! Of course, it's firewood. It's no good then.
Yeah.
And I spent hours repairing that rod. Absolutely hours. There we go.
Oh, God. What a shame.
There's none so queer as folk. Except thee and I, as the wife would say. And my old dog in the back. There he is. You see my old boy? There he is. Oh, he's gone again. There we go. Poor old boy. So what other hobbies do you guys have? Because obviously mine is fly fishing and a bit of shooting, or used to be. What sort of hobbies do you guys have? Do you do anything else apart from obviously mowers and stuff?
I do cooking and radio and music.
Right. What music? What playing or?
Yeah, playing music. I play a lot of music.
What you actually play an instrument, Sparks?
Me? No, I play the mixer.
Oh, I see. Listen to the music. Okay.
I can play the guitar. I don't play it anymore.
Right.
I like Phil. I like painting. I'm doing painting. Oil paintings.
Painting, yeah. What oil?
Yeah. Not dot to dot. The oil painting one.
Not by numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm being manhandled here at the moment. What about you, Will?
Oh, we mess around with. I don't know if I can see it.
With what, mate?
I'm trying to show it. Doesn't show it very well.
Have
Looks
to
like
blow
a
'em up. Have to blow 'em up.
What's that? Model boats, is that?
Wow, little steam engines.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Are
lovely.
using
Yeah,
methylated spirits?
Yeah, that's it. This is one boat from the 20s. I'm doing
Yeah.
up.
Methylated
Yeah.
spirits, and it's a good system, yeah.
Yeah. You ever tried making one, Will? Because, I mean, the engineering involved is pretty impressive.
Mm.
If you go on my channel, there's a video of a 2-inch scale, so like a 2-man lift. I built that from a kit about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to get the boiler pressure tested and stuff?
Yeah, have to get it all checked out and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Who does that then? Is there a company, or how does that work?
Yeah. So when I finished mine, I've sort of had it for a bit and then got rid of it. But when I finished building mine, I was in a club.
Right.
There's one near you called Sarah Model Traction Engine Club. Funnily enough.
Sarah as in Salisbury, Sarah.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. They've got quite a big club up here, I think.
Yeah, that's it. I used to get down to Fate at Newton Tony.
Yeah. They meet in one of the village halls around here.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the stuff that they build is incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, the Lynx Systems railway miniature railway was good.
Hang on a minute, Mrs. H. What's his Mick says? It's nice to see you with some clothes on for a change. I think I need to have a quiet word with my missus.
End of the street.
What about yourself, Ash? What's your hobby there, Ash?
Photography.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I like doing that, and also a bit of gaming on the computer. That's it, really.
Yeah, I tried that years ago with my son. He had the was it what they call them years ago?
The
PlayStation and stuff.
Yeah.
I could never do it. I couldn't get my thumb and my fingers to work right, so I gave up.
Yeah, the PlayStations.
Yeah.
I don't play any consoles. Thank God, I don't play any. I just take my camera out and then take photographs.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that either. Especially with my new.
The old Bill.
Especially my new.
The old Bill scene going outside. Yeah, you've got a good GoPro there. You just need to learn how to use it.
Hey, listen, mate. I'm still trying to get pop out chat to work.
Well, Mick will help you, and I'll help you.
Oh dear. How about you, Dick? What do you sort of do?
Listening to all you guys, I'm realising I haven't actually got an hobby.
Sorry, mate. Press the wrong one. Sorry.
No, listening to all you guys, I'm realising I haven't really got an hobby. It's.
I think everybody should do something. I mean.
Yeah. Mine. I've always enjoyed spannering and turning spanners, and I've done it in my lines of work. I'm constantly working or constantly in here, and the children. I do like the football, boxing, but as far as an hobby goes, I haven't got one as such.
Yeah, I dread to ask you what team you're going to support.
Me. West Bromwich Albion. woeful at the minute.
So I used to support the strongest team in the country. They're called Plymouth Argyle, and they were third division, held everybody else up. That's how strong they were. But, yeah. I used to play in a brass band many years ago. I learned when I was 9 years old. Can't remember me huffing and puffing into a big bass, could you?
Yes, you ever watched Brastoff?
I used to play the E flat bass. I played. Well, still could play it actually, but I run out of puff nowadays.
Do you remember Brastoff?
Yeah.
I've got all
that's one of the reasons. I mean, I don't play anymore. I gave up years ago. It takes a huge amount of time. I mean, when I was playing, I mean, we were nowhere near like the top echelon by any means. I played for a band called Woodfalls, Gillingham, Mere, Wicat, and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But we still practiced twice a week, every week, Tuesdays and Fridays, plus Sundays if we were doing contests. And that was a lot of time. You know, you were there.
Yeah.
Big time. And then if you went off for concerts and contests all around the country and stuff, we did a lot of stuff in Europe, tours. Loved doing it, man. I spent half of my life pissed, but to be honest with you. but to be honest with you, most brass bandsmen do. Goes with it. But I couldn't afford the time, not now. I really couldn't.
No.
Oh yeah, we had some fun, I'll tell you. Especially in Germany. Now those guys like the old brass bands, and brass bands and beer go together.
Yeah.
And Germany's the place for that.
Tell you another obvious, Alex. Walking. No.
Walking,
guys. Yeah, I want to do the coast to coast sometime.
Oh wow!
I've heard that. Yeah. Takes 12 days or something like that. 200 miles.
Yeah, I wish I could do the same, mate. Yeah, I ain't too good on me pegs nowadays. For one reason or another, things don't work as well as I used to. I found that going in when I walked into the cathedral on Saturday. I was out of breath time I got in there. I went, bloody hell.
Yeah, but how can you walk into a cathedral? It's big enough, isn't it?
Well, I was record time I got in there. I had to stop and have a breather. I can pull it down to age, but it don't help being. Well, I'm nearly 12 stone now, look.
Is that your little toe or big toe?
That's per leg.
Is that where your KFC book it or not?
Sorry?
Is that where your KFC book it?
No, it's long story. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I think talking to a mate of mine. He's 75, I think now. Just yesterday, it was his birthday yesterday, and as he said, "Oh, Father Time, it catches up with you without you realizing it." You know, because you still think in your head you're about 21. You really do.
Yeah, you do.
But the rest of you telling you're 81, especially in the morning, trying to get out of bed. I used to jump out of bed. Now, a case of fallout. Once you're laying down, right, where do we go from here? The only way is up. Oh, my Lord. But,
just to let you know, I'm going to be a romantic person on the February the 14th on the radio. I'm going to be 9 o'clock after Dusty. I'm going to be doing a romantic show on the night on the 14th.
Valentine's.
Yeah, on the Valentine's.
Right.
Well, you have to make sure everybody's aware of that, Sparky, when the time comes.
Yeah, I've got it on the website already. I've just been talking to the some people about it, and people's been asking questions. Am I going to be taking dedications? I've already had 40 dedications already given to me in the past couple of hours on the website asking me.
Hi, Missy Moo. I like to put a dedication to Missy Moo because I think she's lovely.
I think
Missy and a Dusty.
I think Missy Moo is actually a male, not female.
Well, don't knock it till you tried it, boy.
Sparky, are you gonna have talks on the radio? Or?
Yes, I've got a talk show every fortnight.
What subjects would it be?
There's any subjects. We discuss it with the people, and they choose basically whatever they want to discuss. We can go from small engines to YouTube to anything. But I'm promoting some people this week. On the 3rd, I'm promoting people. I have a list of people I'm promoting. of YouTube, like Conker. I've got Snobby. I've got Mick. I've got a few other ones, but I've got songs to go with it. Like Snobby's is going to be Danger High Voltage. You've got Squirrel losing his nuts. Conker. You got the Veggie Tales. Where's my hairbrush and Mick? You know what I mean? You've got them all on there.
Yeah, I thought it said Fed for me. You know,
is that going to be on? Yeah, is that be online? Will it, Sparks?
You can get it on the Amazon stations. The Amazon I can't remember her. I can't say her name, but the Amazon stations. You know what I mean? These are Alexa things you say your words to. And
right. I ain't got one of those. No.
You can do it on the computer. You can go on the laptop, phone.
Okay.
It says everything. It's on my website. All the information.
Right. Oh, interesting. I tell you what, I could do with some advice as well. Actually, guys, I'm looking at about getting. I need a burglar alarm in my workshop, my garage.
Easy. Very easy. Buy a Ring doorbell for £69.
I was just going to say that, Sparky. Yeah.
And as soon as they come in, you'll get a notification on your phone.
I want an alarm. I want something to put on the wall so it's flashing so they know it's there.
Well, do you want it to be hardwired or not?
Well, most of it would appear now, Dick, that most of them are battery powered, I could see.
Most of them.
That's what I'm asking.
Which seems a bit strange to me, because surely if they take them off the wall, just take the battery out. I mean,
I'll send you an email tomorrow with one that'll do you with solar panel. It's cheap to run. I'll send you one that that will flash sound off and everything. All there's a key fob to control it.
Send us a link to it, Sparks.
Tomorrow I'll send you an email. Yeah, not an issue.
Right. As I was saying earlier on, we've had report. Well, my next door neighbour, his mate just up the road, come across two gentlemen in his back garden 2 nights ago, and chased them across the fields.
What you do need to get, Conker, is, I know it sounds a bit dear to get, is a spotlight with a camera on it, a Ring camera.
Yeah.
So you basically, comes on and scares the hell out of them, but then it captures who they are.
Yeah, but most what he was saying is most of them wear these hoodies, so you can't see who it is anyway.
Realistically, there's a siren on them. There's a siren you can put on them. This one will go loud, so it'll scare the hell out of pants of them.
Yeah.
So I'll send you some links tomorrow.
The louder the better, mate. You want something that'll...
About 110 decibels, I say. Works better well.
Oh,
110 decibels.
Brilliant.
I mean, I'm no doubt like the same as everybody else, you know. If you actually put a price on what's on in your workshop there, it would frighten you.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I use. This is what I use on my thing. One of these cheap things.
Yeah.
And that's all I use on my door. So if anyone comes to the door, that goes off. But you've got internet. You can buy a Wi-Fi version of these and put them all around your workshop and a box outside for about 30, 40 quid.
Well, I was looking about 150 for the Yell stuff.
Yell is okay, but it's a brand. You don't want to pay for a brand. I'm sorry. You want something quick and easy.
So they can see it's there, like, you know.
Yeah, I'll make sure you can see it. I'll send you a good link. Link to my phone. Yeah, fix it, strap it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's linked to your phone.
Yeah. Welcome back, Tim. Yeah, cause, I mean, I dread. The first thing I did when we had this, when we were told about these unwanted visitors, first thing I did, I checked my house insurance to make sure I'm covered.
Yeah.
I would be burgled twice when I lived down in Cornwall, and the first time they stole all the tools that I inherited from my father.
Yeah.
And I was devastated. I mean, you know, absolutely devastated. I don't want to go for that again.
No.
It's sentimental, isn't it, as well, I suppose? Sentimental.
Yeah. The worst thing is I find if you don't have it wired to the Wi-Fi, because then if you're out and about, if you're in the middle of the town centre, your phone's flashing saying ring home, it means your Ring doorbell's going off. But then you've got things like SMN text messages you need to get, and it's like, I'll sort it out with you tomorrow. I've got an idea which one you can use.
Yeah, okay, it'll be useful.
Phil?
I mean, I've been looking them up, and there's just so many to choose from. Really don't know.
Phil, your email keeps bouncing, mate. I'm going to drop my email in the chat, copy it, and drop me an email with your address.
Okay. Is that Gmail? It might be Hotmail, not Gmail.
That's a possibility.
It might be Hotmail, mate. I might have got it wrong.
Phil, that's what it was doing to me when I sent about a sticker off you. It was bouncing back to me because I think your email is the wrong one.
Yeah, Mum was doing exactly the same.
Yeah.
Hang on. Just
right, I've tried it on hotmail.com.
You tried Hotmail?
Yeah, I've just done it. See if it comes through.
I'll have a look, mate. Bear with me 2 seconds. It's Microsoft Outlook.
Yeah, that's it. Microsoft Outlook. Yeah, that's what I use.
Outlook.com. Yeah, that's the one I used.
Yeah.
So it's not Gmail. Then it should be Outlook. Is that right?
Yes, Outlook.
Yeah, Outlook. Yeah,
Outlook.com.
Yeah, East. That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Do you know what, Phil? I've not even noticed it on the bottom of the screen. It's going all past that. I've not even looked at it.
Bogus email running across the bottom.
I'm bloody nightmare, really, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
How do
Never mind.
How do I change it?
Oh, that's difficult.
Wait a here. You say it should be Hotmail then, should it?
Outlook.
Hey, I'm doing it now.
Outlook. I've just done one to Outlook as well.
So what should it be? At Outlook or at?
Outlook.com. It's the one I sent it to.
Outlook.com. Hang on. At Outlook.com. Is that the one?
Yeah.
How about
This
that?
is why you've got hundreds of stickers left, because no one can get hold of you.
I know, mate.
That's
I'm
it.
no fool. It cost me a bloody fortune in postage.
What do you want to do, Phil? Stick it on a plane, mate, and send it over on that, and get Phil to pay off for it.
I'll send them all to one. Yeah, I'll send them all to you, Stuart, and then I'll just give you the forward addresses. Shall I, mate?
Yeah, all right then. Yeah.
I've changed it now.
That's it.
Easy.
Oh, you've got that, Will. It's come through, mate.
He's got it.
Oh, wicked.
So that's how it should be then.
Yeah, that's right. That's the right one then.
Hey, and now, Phil's asked you a question, guys. I want to ask you guys and see what you think of this. And I want you to be honest, right? Be straight out and be honest. If I did a live stream like this, but I advertised before it that we were looking at something, and people with, say, part of the machine that we were looking at, let's just say a pull cord, and we're changing the pull cord on a static pull cord, right? And people that don't know anything about how to do it or have an experience to do it would come on the live stream like we're doing now, and I would show them as we're doing it now, like this, like a class, to show how to do a pull cord on the mower.
Yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah.
I've never seen that done.
No, man. So it could work. It could actually work.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Stuart, don't ask me, mate. I wouldn't know. Don't ask me. I don't have a clue.
How
Well,
are you going to find the people who want to do it? Who want to do it at the same time you want to, if that makes sense. Do you see what I mean? Because you can go. I'm playing devil's advocate, but you can go on YouTube and search how to change a pull cord at any time and watch someone do it.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
Yeah, if you have difficulties, what I'm saying, Will, if you have difficulties,
I'm dropping down for a minute.
Doing
All right,
it.
Sparks. Cheers, mate.
It's like we're doing now, couldn't we? And because it might be a pull cord on a chainsaw, it might be on a strimmer, it might be on a mower, it might be on a generator. You know what I mean?
A drop-in session sort of thing.
I know, John. I know.
Yeah, but I don't know how I'd advertise like the class sort of like this, but a class say like say Phil said he's coming on an hour's time on live stream, would you put it on there, or would you put it on a few days so people could see it? I
I
don't know.
don't know. I think it's difficult because we all kind of follow the channels round. Do you know what I mean? We're all on the same channels round.
Yeah.
Whereas if you don't know
Yeah.
where to look for this stuff, you might not find it.
No, yeah. I just watched because then I thought if you bring new people in, I think it's a way of bringing new people in, and then they would see contacts on it, like, and then see you guys, like me, like Dick, like yourself, and Phil, and that, and Sparky, you know, like they'd see them, and then you get more people joining in, don't you?
I don't want new people competing for the cheap mowers around me.
Oh, I see. All right. Yeah, stuff then. Yeah. I bet I'll do that. Don't know. You might get more custom. You don't know.
I must admit, I got a guy around here that's offering cheap servicing at the moment. I'll have to have a word with him.
Yeah, you'll have to go and send him off. Send the missus round, Phil.
Oh yeah.
No, so
how do you get on with it? I hate doing repairs now. I'm quite happy flipping machines, but I hate doing repairs for people because people don't want to spend any money to have a proper job done. And then when it goes wrong because you've sort of lashed up for them a little bit, they bring it back and then still want it fixed for free. And I'm thinking, well, we could have done this, and now we're just getting the same job you didn't want done in the first place, and you're not paying for it.
Yeah, Phil.
Mate.
That's what I have. I have.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm doing the same, Will. And I have the same. You know, just that. Is it worth, like you said, or just pull those in, do them up, and then get rid of them? Is that what you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I'm not happy doing that.
Yeah. Mick always says he charges a flat rate for servicing, and then for repairs is entirely different.
Yeah, I'll do that for an order.
Yeah, and I mean, price-wise, whichever. I mean, you price your own market, don't you? I mean, there's a guy, there's down, you know, Shrewton, where we are, about 12, 15 miles away. He's quoting 15 quid, collect and return lawnmower, and service it for 50 £50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah. Now, when you look at the details, what he's doing actually, new plug, oil change, filter, end of. That's a service, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I've worked in dealerships where we done that much, if not a little bit less, and charged a lot more money. So
yeah, they do here. The main dealer in town is 120 quid for a service.
Yeah.
I can imagine, yeah.
I go around all the local shops, all the local shops that service and repair small plants, and I'll ask them how much I charge, and I'll just undercut them. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Just like the welcome visit and strip it. Welcome. First time.
Hello.
Welcome.
Deal, mate.
Hello.
Whereabouts you from there, mate? Your stream's a bit slow. I think you might have a few problems. Can you hear us, mate? Where are you?
Well, I found it.
Good to see it. Whereabouts you from there, visit?
Finally. Up in Scarborough.
Scarborough. Good to see you, mate. Welcome.
I'll come back in a minute.
Yeah, okay, mate. No problem.
Yeah, a bit of a bad connection there.
Yeah, they weren't working very well, was it? Come back when you're ready.
Going back to the whole repair or just fix and flip, I used to look after a couple of gardeners, and they were both ladies, and they'd done it in their spare time, and they were forever bringing me these machines, and you'd spend 120 quid on them and get them nowhere near where you wanted them to be. You'd send them back, and then you'd spend the rest of the season mending them for nothing. I got to the point I was thinking, well, I'm actually losing money here because I'm buying bits and stuff out of my own pocket because they didn't want to, and I feel a bit guilty because they've not spent the money, and it's my name on it if it were.
Yeah,
I think I tend to undercharge. I must admit, even when I sell a mower, I'm pretty certain I'm underselling myself, to be honest with you. Because as we all know, what people are buying is they're buying knowledge, not necessarily anything else. They're buying knowledge. Because you go away and you can service your own carburetor. Here's a set of spanners. Off you go.
No,
it don't work.
No.
Check the timing. How do you check the timing? It's I've hit something and the time is out. How do I fix it? Off you go. I can remember. I ran over many years ago a tree stump, and I put the conrod through the side of the engine. This is some years ago, I must admit. And I took it to a repair shop saying, "Can this be repaired?" There's a damn great hole in the side of the crankcase.
Well, they did put a plastic.
Yes, we did. I've never had much success with electric ones. I set fire to one of those. What's it called? The Flymo, electric Flymo. I set one of those on fire once. I might have told you actually. We were cutting this long grass and something started smoking. It got a bit hot. I mean, the grass was about 12 inches high, mine. And the missus was down at the bottom of the garden. So I can smell something burning. I said, "Well, I'll be all right. Don't worry." Next thing you know, there's smoke coming off this thing. So she shot indoors and pulled the plug out. The bloody thing caught fire. And she said, "Well, put it out." All I had was a fork, and I'm trying to put dirt over it with a fork to put the fire out. It ended up looking like an armadillo. Yeah, dear Lord, true story. Yeah, so times have changed.
Yeah.
I think though, getting back to what Will was saying, if you don't run it, if you're not running your setup as a business, you can afford to be a bit cheaper on in terms of your service and repair work. If you've got a job outside of what you're doing, then you can afford to sort of undercut the main dealers and the people.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a bit of beer money at the end of the day, isn't it? And most of us, we enjoy the messing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a hobby, isn't it? To me, anyway, I do it as a hobby.
Yeah. And you can
things a bit better now. Fix it. How's your stream going, mate?
You got better now.
That's good. We got it, mate. Perfect. Welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah. All right, Neil, mate.
Yeah. Don't let Ken see it, mate. Don't let Ken see it from America, because he might take the Mickey out of your T-shirt like he does out of mine all the time.
I don't mind. I'm pretty sick.
Yeah. So you're a small engine man, are you, mate?
Yeah. I stripped a Husqvarna Royale 46 down today for bits because it was no good at all, and got one of them 43S's working. So I'm going to restore that one.
Oh, ideal, mate. Yeah. So you've obviously watched all the guys here on the stream and others, Mick and all the rest of them. Keep an eye on them.
I subscribe to you all, and I have done for quite a while. I've only just started going live.
Yeah, well, that's good, mate. Yeah, I must admit, the first time I went on there, I cocked it up, and I still haven't changed now.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah. I remember,
mate. I'm happy.
It's your style now, Phil.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to have a bit of bottom to come on my stream, I tell you.
Yeah, Conker, I remember one night you set a thing up saying you was doing live, and you never did. I was sitting there waiting. Where is it?
They're all waiting for him.
That was just a test.
The test. Why turn up?
Oh dear. Thing is, I found out here on Fix It. Sorry, man. What do you want to be called? Fix It, Strip It, or your first name, whichever.
Neil.
Dale.
Did you get that? Neil.
Neil.
Deal.
Neil.
That's it.
Neil.
Neil. Sorry, mate. Sorry. thing is, I found on there is a huge amount of knowledge that I've learned more by coming on there than anywhere else. Unbelievable. There's some guys on there that really are switched up. Well, I mean, look around you. You've got
not here, but other places.
You've got Will, who's done it professionally. You've got Dick there, he's really clever into his roller stuff, and Ash, well, Stuart, well, forget about that one. And then there's me.
don't ask me anything. You know what? I can't remember all the bloody information, the names of carburetors and bloody God knows what. I
can never remember the numbers. When they say I've got an RCA double XYZ, I'm thinking that could be a battery as far as I was concerned. I wouldn't have a clue.
It could be anything to me. I've got
don't worry. I got to write it down. Look. GVC, you take no GVC, GCV 160. I had to write it down and take it into the shop.
Look, Phil, do this, Phil. I always have a notepad with me. I always have a notepad with me to write everything down because I can't remember it. I cannot remember it. I don't know why.
You wait till you get old, Stuart, then it gets worse, mate.
Bloody hell, I thought it was. When you start, why did you start calling yourself old? I don't know. 30s?
Oh, yeah.
40s?
So is this your full-time job then, Neil, or you just your is it your hobby, same as ours? Most of ours, anyway.
I'm self-employed. I'm a gardener, but when there's rainy days, I go and work in the shed fixing old mowers. I've got a ransom, which is going to be good. It's nice getting up and going to work when you feel like it.
Yeah.
So you've got to fix your own gear as well then, obviously, as a gardener.
Okay.
So you've got to fix your own gear if you're a gardener anyway. Keep it going, haven't you?
To be fair, that's why I went on YouTube originally. I saw mixed mowers and I was a bit wary about touching me Hondas, my big Hondas. I've got a couple of HRX 460s and some others. And I watched Mick and I thought, well, I'll repair them myself, see if I can. And I did. Saved me a fortune taking them to the shop.
Yeah. I just spend a fortune on spares now. I mean, spark. I can't believe how much a spark plug was. So I didn't bought it in the dealers, rather than obviously getting it by a batch of them. Yeah, look, spark plug. £5.50 for a plug.
That don't surprise me.
God.
eBay.
They do these really good torch ones.
Mate, I've got a batch of them torch ones. 10 RJ 19 LMs for
they are. It's a torch batteries, mate. They are. That's what I make the necklaces out of. You see them behind me? That's the torch ones. I've just looked. I bought the 12mm clip. You know, I said you're looking for a clip, 12mm. How much do you think I paid for a fuel hose clip, 12mm? One clip.
£3.
No, don't be silly.
£1.99.
£2.
Yeah.
£2 for a clip. It probably cost 20p to make.
Less
Not
than
even that. I can't believe it. Air filler, £8.40.
Where do you not buy your bits online through GHS or someone, Phil?
Sorry?
Do you not buy your bits online through GHS or someone?
Normally, but I was trying to get this one quick. Went into town this morning to get it done, so I can get it back to the lady this afternoon.
So where did you say that?
This all clip. I felt like I ought to buy it, and I bought it from them. Normally, it's eBay and stuff like that.
Garden Oil Spares, GHS.
GHS, Garden Oil Spares.
Yeah.
Garden Oil Spares, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good there.
Just watch it, because some of their stuff that ain't OEM isn't amazing, but it will get you out of a hole.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, Will. I tend not to put knockoff stuff on. I'd rather buy a little bit extra OEM stuff. Because I think,
don't know.
you know.
You know, bit of sponge is a bit of sponge, isn't it?
Yeah, like an air. I was about to say an air fill is not a problem, is it? But like a carburetor, for instance. I mean, the old Briggs and Stratton plastic carbs, the knockoffs for £9 is just not any good.
I've made that mistake a few times.
I won't buy the knockoff diaphragm gaskets for the difference in money. It's not, like you say, it ain't worth it.
And that's right. And you know you're getting something half decent. There is a shop, by the way, down here in Dorset for any of your Briggs and Stratton stuff. And I got no link to it whatsoever. The Shaftesbury from me is only about 15, 18 miles away. But he does all of the Briggs and Stratton stuff online. And I'll be honest with you, I recommend him. He must have some stocks down there. He really must. He's never let me down yet.
I tell you who's good for carburetor bits as well is Rowena Power down in Exeter.
All right, yeah.
He'll do things like, you know, on the Flymo strimmers, you get those horrible plastic choke levers that always snap.
Right.
Well, he carries things like that as a spare. You haven't got to buy the whole assembly.
Rowena
Power, he's called.
P-O-W-E-R, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Rowena's a strange name, isn't it? Is that a Polish name?
No idea. No idea. He's an English chap. Really helpful. Really, really helpful.
Oh, look him up. It's always useful knowing all these links and where to get stuff from, isn't it? Yeah, I can't think of this name of this guy that Briggs and Stratton, but he's dare I say, I bought a couple of tools from him, Briggs tools. You know, you think, well, he won't have it, but he seems to always carry stuff in stock.
Oh, where's he go?
Oh, where's he going?
He's pressed the wrong button, hasn't he? Here we go.
All going swimmingly well.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We could be done for now.
Yeah, that's it now. That's the stream over. we can carry on, can't we?
I think
why not?
he can bring himself back up, can't he, JP?
Yeah.
There, sorry about that.
Hey.
No, I'm just testing. Didn't really.
That's Theo, do you specialise in any sort of machine, or is it just what you've got?
Sorry, sir, missed it.
Neil?
Neil?
Fix and strip. Do you specialise in any sort of machines, or is it just what you've got for your business?
No, I buy stuff in. I buy quite a bit of stuff in. I've got about 4 vintage mowers in at the moment and 3 normal mowers, Hondas.
Right, I see. Right, okay. What do you think the market is in ride-on those? Do you think there's a market in that? Or not? Or is it,
I don't deal with ride-on mowers. I can't even get them in the garden.
No,
right.
That's a not catch down in.
Hey?
No, I just deal with like push mowers or self-propelled mowers or vintage mowers.
Yeah.
And two-stroke stuff as well.
Yeah.
I'll put a few videos out on two-stroke stuff. And I've got a couple of Hondas I've got to put out. But like I had a bloke knock my door 2 days ago. No, about a week ago, fella. And he said, "Do you want to buy a couple of mowers? Are you buying mowers?" I said, "Yeah." And he says, "I've got 2. You can have them for 30 quid." One was a Honda GVC. I don't know. It's a big one. I can't remember what it was. But the other one was a Ransom 20-inch, and it's in mint condition, and it tries to start. So I can't wait to get to work on that.
Yeah. So that's not a Ransom cylinder then, is it? No. Or have I got that wrong? It's not a Ransom cylinder. Yeah.
That's the one Mick restored.
Yes. Yeah.
It's one of them, but it's 15 quid. wanted for that.
Christ, that's cheap.
Still.
I know, I couldn't believe it when he walked around the door, round into my path with it. I was like, wow.
God.
I mean, the Amel carburettor on it is worth about 90 quid, I think.
Good God. Right. Right. Is that the one with the little priming button on the top? You just the little priming button on the top.
I haven't even, I put it in the shed, covered it up, and I haven't even had time to look at it at the moment. But if you go onto my YouTube channel, there's one about mowers that I've got in. It's only a little like 4-minute video, and there's a picture of ransom in that. Have a look.
So your YouTube channel, the same as your name, you go on here, Fix and Strip.
Yeah, fix it or strip it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right then. I'll have a look. Cheers, man.
You know, there's a lot of people writing it all down there. Do you notice that then?
I hope so. I've got a few more subscribers. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm up to about 10 now.
I think I'll have
10.
By the end of the week, I'll have 30.
And everyone's very welcome. Of course they are.
Yeah.
I think it's great, mate. I mean, I'd rather watch this or the snooker than watch the telly. The telly's rubbish. It's absolute rubbish.
Yeah.
I love YouTube.
Yeah, I do as well, Phil. Neil, sorry. I don't watch the telly now. Yeah, I don't watch any telly now.
Yeah, you've got to be careful because it can be a real time waster, mine. If you turn around, you think, God, I've just spent 2.5 hours, 3 hours. You know.
Oh yeah.
Now, to be fair, today I was in my shed stripping that Husqvarna Royale 46 down, and I was watching AJP stream while I was doing it.
All right.
I don't know if you noticed. I put a couple of comments in the when I was, chatting.
Well, it was awkward because I was on my phone. I was on my phone. I couldn't really see the comments so much because I was going past. It's a bit awkward on my phone. I need to set my laptop down.
I was on the side watching Ash, so I must admit, mate.
Yeah.
I was watching you. Because you had Mick on there.
It was all right.
I was still watching. I was watching while I was working away. I'll give you a thumbs up and all that, just because it all helps.
That's it. It does.
Yeah, I'm still playing around the idea of trying to make a video, but
should have a go, Conker.
The first rule of thumb is work out how to turn the camera on.
It took me 2 weeks to sort it out.
I seen it got mine splashed in something. I don't know what it is. Well.
You said about doing videos, guys. God, it takes some time, doesn't it? Because I've actually done some filming in my workshop on doing a cylinder for the Dennis I'm doing. I've actually filmed stripping it down, and then that's what I've got. And then when I get the new bearings, when I get it reground, I put it all together. Because it takes some time to edit it all, doesn't it?
Well, if I made one stir, all you see is me scrabbling around on the floor looking for the nuts and bolts I just dropped. Or 4-letter swear words because I can't get something done up.
I'm terrible swearing in the workshop. The wife goes mad with me. She can hear me swearing like hell in there. Oh, God, terrible swearing.
At the end of the day, any video on a mower, if you're into that sort of thing, is a good video.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to learn something, aren't you? I mean,
yeah, of course.
I mean, I was thinking about doing something when I put this carburetor back on this Honda. I use studs I made up for rather than the original bolts, so I can pre-assemble the whole lot on studs before I fit them to the mower. I thought I'll do a video of that. I'll make myself look really clever, I couldn't find the damn studs this afternoon, could I? I don't know where they are. I put them somewhere.
How do you do that? Do you run the studs through and then sort of put it all together? Take one stud out, bolt in, other stud out, bolt in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you hold it once you got it all together, because otherwise you're trying to hold it all together, put the bolts through.
Yeah, hold it all up and jam it through. Yeah.
So I just put the studs on first and preload the studs, and then I can put it straight on there. And then when it's all in place, just hold it tight and replace one stud at a time with a bolt. Works right every time, easy. So I thought I'd do a video of that. I don't know what I've done with them. I'll find them. I'll have a go at doing it. Then I got a tripod. I actually bought a tripod for the camera. I thought a bit disappointed with it. It was only 3 foot tall. Well, that ain't gonna be any good for anybody, is it? Then I realised you got the legs extend up as well, and now it's 6 foot tall.
Well, my mate Neil here, he sent me a tripod very similar, and it works a treat for me.
But on the tripod?
Yeah. Neil, below you, my mate Neil here, he sent me a tripod, and it's what I use now. It works a treat.
All right.
Works a treat.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah. When I first saw one of Dick's videos, he was trying to hold the camera and pull a machine at the same time. So I said, "Have you got a tripod?" He went, "No." I said, "Send me your address. I've got a spare one here. I'll send it down to you." And he uses it, so that's good.
Yeah, if you watch the handheld one, you end up feeling seasick, don't you? If you're not careful.
Yeah. I love that video. That Dick did a video on that Bernard Actu gauge. I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jace.
That was brilliant.
Good bits of kit they are.
Yeah, that was brilliant video.
Well, Phil, you got that light thing you sent to Mick, the old light extender.
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? My lad says he said, "Why don't you put that? But put a camera on the end of it so you can pull it around the workshop, fasten it to the wall, and then you can move it, show them what you're doing."
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
idea.
Oh, I don't look at buy one of these sticks. You put them on a stick, don't you? You put one.
Selfie stick.
Selfie stick. But then it's like everything else in this world. I mean, I spent 2 hours looking at different selfie sticks yesterday. So I couldn't make up my mind which one to buy. So which did I buy? Nothing. You can either have one. You can have one a foot long, or you can have one about 2 miles long, and they're no good because they wobble. Well, I don't want one. All I want is I can carry it about like
that. Yeah. What's it?
Talk about prevarication, I tell you.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm doing, guys.
I'll make up my mind eventually.
I tell you what, guys. I don't know if any of you've got in your workshops. You know where you get the bent axle on a lawnmower.
What axle or crank?
Crankshaft. Yeah, crankshaft bent. My brother and me, and this is where my welding's going to come in. When I get my own welder, he's going to teach me how to. So I'm going to weld this thing. I'm going to make an actual thing that I've seen to straighten them. And we're going to use a bottle jack, 2 bolts. So one goes to near the engine, and the one goes to the top to steady it, and then use a bottle jack to jack up and push and straighten it out like that. I just wonder if any of you guys had made one or that. So
yeah, I think Toro does what he's got when he bought, didn't he? Toro.
Yeah, I tell you, he's got. Yeah,
yeah, that's where I got the idea from. That's where I got the idea. The guys, the 2 guys in the workshop, they're funny.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I must admit, I tend to agree with Mick on that one. For the sake of 37, 38 quid, you buy a brand new crank and put in there.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, time you finish fanning around making something that may or may not work, you may as well just buy a new crank.
Right. Well, then it's like stripping the engine down and all that. I don't
really much to it, really, apart from probably just the gaskets or get some gasket go on there. Remember that blue stuff you used to use? Gasket or something there?
Oh, gasket maker.
Yeah.
Gasket made of blue stuff, yeah.
The red one, wasn't it? used to get the red one, didn't you? The red one in the tube, like toothpaste tube.
That's right.
The red one was Hamatite, and the blue one was Hylamar.
There you go.
Right.
And which is the best, though, Will?
Yeah, which is the best?
Well, you can't get proper Hamatite anymore, but I think you can still get Hylamar.
Okay.
Ah, right. Yeah, it's got some really cool. Yeah.
Stuart, you should watch a video. Steve Spaulding, you know, he does a video on straightener. Have you seen it with a crowbar? Not a crowbar.
What's it about? Yeah. I've actually thought about doing it like that, but my brother's offered to make me one, you see, because he's a mechanic and he's got welding on. But he said he'll teach me how to weld, but we'll make one of them as well. You know, and we'll bolt into it. So, I don't know.
I got some of that American one. Is it gasket stuff to America? Gasco Lec or some such thing. I got a tin of that. That's some pretty good stuff. But I think it still relies really on a gasket. Hey, cheers, Will. Thanks for joining, mate. I'll email you.
All right, well,
mate.
Cheers, mate. All the best. Stream time at the zoo at the moment, here, guys.
You know Klaus? You know the foreign guy who does videos?
Klaus, yeah.
I've been trying to find his channel for weeks, and everybody tells me the name that he goes under, but you can never find his channel.
Hobby Mowers, I think it is.
No, it's Hobby Motor.
Yeah, I've got.
Hobby Motor.
But I've looked for Hobby Motors and I can't find him.
I'm sure it's Hobby Motor.
Yeah, Hobby Motor. No space.
Well.
Ah, right. I'll try that.
Got a picture of the Yamaha mower on there.
A Yamaha mower.
Yeah.
How about that? I've got 100 subs. Whoa.
Oh, well done, Conker.
Congratulations.
Well done. Good man.
Nice. For who?
Just do it. Thank you. Yeah, excellent.
Well done, mate.
Chuffed with that.
Yeah.
Now all you've got to do is put some videos out there.
John T giveaway.
The welding ones. I'm looking forward to the welding.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you do the welding, Phil.
Yeah, 100. Thanks, East Coast. Wow, there you go. Look.
Yeah, well done, Conk.
I didn't know I knew 100 people.
Yeah, Phil, we're waiting for your videos on the welding.
That's what they all want to. Yeah, they're going to watch me catch your head on fire. I understand. I know.
Well, it's part of it, isn't it? It's your thing.
I'm now in a situation I got to decide really whether or not to buy just the disposable small ones, you know, the argon gas or wait till it happens. Thanks, Tim.
You know, welding the one where the wire comes out the end.
Yes.
That's big welding, yeah.
Big, yeah.
That's what I got. Yeah.
That's what my brother told me to get because I was talking to him yesterday. They said don't get ones with just the box.
Yeah.
He said,
And he bought it for me for Christmas. See, Ken's trying to come in.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Ken, touch your nose for me, mate. Welcome. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Gentlemen, we are honoured.
Long day.
Hello, mate.
We are on it, yeah. All right.
How you doing, Ken? Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, been at work for about 11 hours, so long day.
Introduce you, Ken, to Mr. Fix It or Strip It. Name's Neil. Ken, Neil Ken. There you go.
Hello. Oh, I think I've seen your videos. Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. Yep. So you're more famous than what you realise now.
Hello, Tim. Gravely Man. Just do it. Did I catch you at the end of it, Phil? Because I think you're up to 2 hours, right? A little over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just had to feed the dogs. I was saying earlier on, my poor old dog wasn't very well yesterday, but he seemed to have got over it. He come in. He was only firing on 3 cylinders yesterday when he come in.
Go to the vet.
Sorry.
Do you have to go to the vet?
Well, no. What we did, I think I was on a stream, and he come in. He was something wrong with him. Anyway, Mick, bless him. He gave me a call. An hour or so later. I mean, he and I take the mickey, as you know, but he's actually a nice guy. Don't let him know I said that, Mike. But he phoned up to see how the dog was. He didn't give a shit about me, but he wanted to know how the dog was. But he gave me a tip because he used to work his dogs, Spaniels, when he was shooting and stuff, and they used to come in with cuts and grazes and God knows what else. And he suggested give him a quarter of a tablet of paracetamol in his food as a painkiller. So there you go. The old dog this morning, he's back on all 4 cylinders again.
You said how old is he?
He's 16 and a half now. Okay, he's old man. He's old Jack Russell.
Wow.
He just like I said, he sleeps 24 and a half hours a day.
Almost as much as you.
But I smell better than he does.
Right, Cat, I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot now.
Right,
see you in a bit.
Cheers, mate. You take care.
I forgot I'm wearing a green shirt, so it's like part of my background.
Yeah. Your shirt looks like your back garden, mate.
Yeah.
Just see your head, Ken.
Have you still got snow, by the way, Ken? Or is it cleared now?
Say again?
You still got snow?
No. Ooh, there you go.
There you go. Look.
Well, that's good.
Part of the wall. No, it's 45 degrees today, 45 Fahrenheit, and it's supposed to be probably mid 30s most of the week. But they're saying next week maybe snow. We'll see.
Right. Yeah.
It's funny. Hey, let me ask you a question. I was looking up, just for the heck of it, I was looking up Mick's area. That was it, Bognor Regis, where he lives.
Yeah.
And it's saying, I'm looking at the temperature, and it says it never goes above like high 60s Fahrenheit in the summer. Is that true? You guys don't get like 80s, 90s, any of that stuff?
No, yeah. He gets some good weather down there.
Wow.
He gets up into the 80s there. I mean, our summers are never much more 80 if we're lucky, really.
Really? Oh, man, I'd love that.
About 80,
where I am, we can get negative in the winter, and I'll get 105 in the summer. It's crazy here.
We got 28 C for us is a warm day.
Yeah,
it creeps up to maybe 30 occasionally, but not very often.
Wow. Well, that's why I'm looking. A lot of them have a lot of concrete and like pavers, and we can't do that here because the frost will heave it.
Right. Yeah. No, it's. I mean, we do get fairly cold, but I mean, at the moment, I think it's about 6 degrees out there, guys. Something like it. I don't know.
One thing I noticed though was the houses down there. Just for the heck of it, I went on a real estate site just to see what was around that area. But your houses are like this far apart.
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys barely got enough room to go sideways in between the houses. You know?
Yeah, we don't have the room that you guys have. I must admit.
No, not at all. Yeah.
That's because we're poor people, Ken. We're not like you rich Americans.
Hey, have you looked at the price of real estate in Bognor Regis? It's not that cheap.
No, it's not, mate.
Because they're saying it's a resort town, a resort city or something. Some guy named Biddle or Bittner or something created some big fancy Lollapalooza down there or something.
You know better we do, Ken.
Hey, just Wikipedia, you know.
Can we try to stay away from there? We know where Mick lives. We try to stay away.
any name with Regis in has got affiliate. It's got royal links, such as Lyme Regis, Bognor Regis. They've got royal links.
What is that? That's about when they gave you what, like a kingship or something? The word Regis.
I'm not entirely sure, but I know they've got royal links to those areas.
Yeah, there's a lot of Regis. Whether or not it's anything to do with the Regis being royal, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, they were saying that the king back in like King Henry V, they said something about he was getting a lung operation or something, so they wanted to send him somewhere to recuperate.
Yeah.
So they sent him to Bognor, and then they allowed them to use the word Regis or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we have places like a place you probably never heard of, a place called Wootton Bassett. It's called the Royal Wootton Bassett.
Yeah, that's right.
That's up in going up towards the well, not the Midlands as such, more into where are we? Where's Wootton Bassett to? Cotswolds. It's on the edge of the Cotswolds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's called the Royal Wootton Bassett.
You've also got Royal Leamington Spa as well.
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
down,
That's down Birmingham and stuff.
Down the M40 for me, that is.
We got Tollard Royal down near us, and that's where the king, whichever one it was, we get so many of them. They come and go. Used to hunt the deer, and the park, Tollard Royal Park, still has all the fencing around it, all the wrought iron fencing around it, and it still has a head of wild deer in there. Because for some reason they chase around with dogs and stuff, you know.
I've got to go.
Right, Neil. It's great to see you, mate. You're welcome anytime.
Take care, mate.
Nice.
You take care.
Take care, Neil.
I'll take a look at some of your videos, Neil.
Cheers.
All the best.
All right,
mate.
Yeah, some of our place names are quite strange. You know, we're down in Dorset, where I basically originate from. Is they have the Piddle villages, Piddle Chantry, Piddle, what's of them? You know, which is do you understand? Piddle is for English. It's slang word for having a pee. Urinating.
It's funny. When I was looking at Bognor Regis, they said there's an event there every year where it's human flight off of a big landing where they
off the pier.
They said that's Bognor Regis each year.
They're flying. They have to go so many 100 meters.
Yeah.
To get a prize.
Human powered though.
Yeah, but no one's ever done it. I don't think. They all end up in the sea. Silly sod.
It's on YouTube, that, Ken. You can see that on YouTube. Yeah, it's really good laugh.
I think I've seen it on like funniest videos. You see him diving into the water.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Oh, we got some weird, wonderful ideas here, mate. You know, we get people chasing a cheese down the side of a hill, breaking the legs and all that.
I've seen that. Yeah.
That's funny.
And then local to us, Shaftesbury, it's the Gold Hill. It's called. You ever seen the Hovis advert where they push the baker's boy pushes the bread bike up the hill? It's called Gold Hill anyway, and they have races up there every year carrying a cheese, I think, and they run up the damn thing. I get out of breath driving up there. Crazy world we live in.
What's that thing here? It's a bulldog. It's a bulldog where they have the goat cart thing where they go down the hill. Have you ever seen that one?
Oh yeah, with the soapboxes.
Yeah, they have to do that before they start, and then they push down. Yeah.
Crazy world.
Yeah, another thing we do, isn't it?
Yeah, Tim said he went to Dorset once. Tim, where did you go to, mate? In Dorset, it's a big county, mate.
It's nice down there. Dawlish Warren's nice as well, isn't it? Dawlish.
Oh yeah, lovely. That's Dawlish Warren. Is that the one where they got the people jumping off the cliff there into the deep water?
I don't know.
They are.
Oh yeah.
They're up Shaftesbury Hill, running up there, silly buggers.
Yeah. Christ almighty.
You want to go up, babes? I mean, dog out.
Gold Hill. Yeah. Then there's a fireman in back of him with oxygen tanks.
Good girl.
Later, Gravely Man.
Yeah, we got some weird and wonderful ideas here, I'll tell you, mate.
Now that guy Fix It, I saw some of his videos. Whereabouts is he in the country?
He's up towards the northern part of the country, I believe, up in Scarborough.
Yeah, he's originally from Birmingham, though, Neil.
Is he? Oh, right.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? You say that, Dick. I could have guessed it when I heard his voice in the videos.
Yeah.
He does have that Birmingham voice.
He's originally from a place called Hockley in Birmingham.
See, I don't think these guys got an accent, Ken.
What's that?
I don't think these guys in Birmingham got an accent.
Hey, all I know is ever since I watched Peaky Blinders, now I know.
Yeah, that's thick. That's thick, I tell
you. So how do you know him, Dick? Neil, how do you know him, Dick?
Just off of YouTube. Off YouTube.
Right. Does he live streams as well?
I'm not sure about live streams. I don't know.
I actually came upon him. I did a search for something, and he actually had a video on one of the subjects, and I was like, "Oh, who is this guy?" But then I remember seeing him in a couple of chats.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I think he was on. Was he on this afternoon? I was watching. Oh, Ash was on this afternoon.
Yeah.
I didn't go in, but I was sort of sat here messing around with other stuff.
But he was either on
the side listening.
He was on Dusty's or Mix or one of them, you know.
I think he has been on Mix Stream.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice to meet different people, isn't it?
Yes,
oh yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing how we're so far apart, yet it's like we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, yeah. It's quite weird, actually. You know, you're trying to get your head around it sometimes. You know, here we are.
Yeah.
We're talking to you guys. How many thousands of miles are you away? And we are live talking as though you're in the same room. It's weird.
It was funny though. My friend Matt Olson, Dr. Olson, who does the chainsaw stuff. When the first time I went to his house, I actually went there a few times. But you look at someone's YouTube and you see a little, like you see that room where you are, Conk. But then you visit the actual place and you're like, oh, this doesn't look anything like it looks on YouTube. I went to my buddy's house, and where he was filming looked nothing like what you see on YouTube. It was actually a little part of the basement with he had a little board, and actually like 1x12. That was his workbench. I thought he had this big workbench. Yeah, a little piece of board.
Yeah,
That's all. And it was like a 6x6 area. I thought it was a huge workshop. It was kind of funny.
Yeah. This is a jail cell.
Just like when we were talking to Steve Small Engine Saloon, he actually, when he was doing one of his lives, panned his camera all the way around. He's actually in his garage. That's his garage. And his studio is the back wall of his garage, where you see the beer cans and everything. That's like he's pulling his garage. It's the back wall. That's what it is.
I just thought it was a big, massive workshop.
It's a table in the back of his garage. That's all. And he's got studio lights though, like real good cinematography lights, like real bright lights. So that way his videos are really, really well lit. So you could really see details. That's one thing I've discovered too. If you don't have good lighting, especially with like green screens and all that, it sucks. I'm talking lighting that'll blind you, but it looks great to people watching you on YouTube.
Sure. Yeah. I know. Our locally, there was a guy selling for £50. I should have bought it really. 2 studio lights and stands and screens. And I thought, do I really want to buy it? I probably should have.
It makes a difference. It really does. Yeah. But I tell you though, would you want to sit down in front of these real bright lights on you?
No.
You know.
No. I mean, to talk to anybody who knows what they're doing. For all this sort of stuff, I got to be honest and say, I'm not dropping names, but I spent some time with Mick when he filmed and all the rest of it. You know, it's having the right gear, the right setup, and more importantly, know what you're doing. You know, because we did a bit between him when I went up there first, second time, I don't know, and the way he reacts with the camera as though it's another person. You know, and that's not natural for most of us. Well, I don't think it is anyway. You know, it's the only other problem I get with him is he keeps ringing me. I've forgotten. I can tell you, 11 calls he's trying to call me on.
Oh, no kidding.
Early.
Phil, did he get me on the house at one point?
And then he threatened to put me on my number on the comments. So I put his number up tonight.
I told you, Phil. Email me his number, and one night I'll just make some calls.
Yeah, I should have done it, Ken. I was too busy messing around trying to get me me doodar up, me pop out, which I'm now sussed thanks to Sparky.
I tell you, Sparky's getting real high tech, huh?
Oh, he loves it, mate. He loves it.
Yeah.
Am I ringing you?
Yes.
Apparently, I'm ringing my wife.
No.
I do that. I'll tell you what.
How do you butt dial when it's not on your butt?
I'm always doing it, ringing the wrong numbers. I think it's when he's on here. Is it like a magnetic clip?
Yeah.
And I think if
okay, I got you. Yeah.
It will hit the button, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I did that to a friend of mine. He said, "Why do you keep calling me?" And he said, "Oh, there you go. There you go."
Mick must be about, I'm guessing.
Wait. I was reading that wrong. What does it say? ARSE. What is
it? Hey, don't get me in any more trouble.
Yeah, be careful in that, Phil. You just raise up loads of numbers in.
He loves me really.
Well, Phil, I'm gonna give you a little tip. There's a thing on your phone on the bottom when he calls you. It says block. It works really well.
Yeah,
You just hit that.
Believe it or not, that phone has just gone out again and phoned Mick. And I've done nothing. You saw me. I've done nothing. But
what kind of phone though, Phil? Is that one of those newer ones with the magnetic charging? Because I hear that those kind of mess up.
I think it's to do with this strap, mate. It's in this case.
Is it an iPhone or like a Samsung or something?
It's an iPhone, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like mine here, Phil, isn't it? Where's mine?
It's weird.
Hold on. It's like mine, Phil.
Yeah, I've got one.
Sorry?
Oh, that. It's like mine with the magnets on it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like a little magnetic clip there, yeah.
That must be an English thing because I just have a hard case on mine.
Yeah, they fit into like a plastic.
See, guys like you and Stuart that are posh, you need that billfold to keep the currency in. You know.
Yeah.
I must admit, I do keep cards in mine. But that's another thing. We discovered some. You know, I know. I'm sorry. I change the subject all the time here. The way my mind works. We do this cruising and stuff. Oh God, Mick, leave me alone, you get.
Just put him on speaker. We'll talk. That's all.
Yeah.
No, I answer it and he puts it down. I know what he does.
Yeah.
What we found, we do this. We love cruising, as you know. Or we do anyway. We've done a lot.
Wait. Cruising like cruise ships?
Oh
like
yeah, on the big ships we do.
I thought you meant like cruising for chicks or something. That's
hey, I got my hands full with misses. I don't need any more women. I tell you, I'm quite happy. And apart from anything else, I actually quite appreciate my own testicles.
Yeah, but let me ask you, Phil. You say you like cruises, though, but aren't cruise ships basically, what do you call it? Buffets on the water? Just big buffets?
Yeah, basically.
Everybody I know that goes on a cruise comes back 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, Ken. I've never come back 50 pounds heavier. I've come back home with a hangover.
Well, let me say it right. 3.5 stones heavier. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, those are the good old days, mate. Things have changed now, obviously, with all this.
Oh yeah.
I'm
surprised the cruise ships are even going now with the virus and all that crap.
Yeah, but I mean, one thing I learned was that you have to get into your cabins. You have like a credit card. Yeah. Now that card is used to pay for everything on the ship, and it also is a door lock. Yeah, as you get in hotels. Yeah. And one thing I learned the hard way, is that you do not keep the card near a mobile phone.
That's right. Yeah.
Because it wipes the memory on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep.
Now my record is 3 in one day.
Really? They used to say that too about the old credit cards too. If you had them near a phone, it would wipe it out.
Yeah. I mean, I keep a credit card rather than take car in a wallet in there. It doesn't touch wood. Doesn't seem to affect it, but who knows?
What they say on here? He rings you twice, expecting you to call him back. He doesn't ring twice. He rings like 72 times.
Yeah, he must be time for his bed anyway.
Well, what time is it there? 10 o'clock?
No, where are we? Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, I'm going to shoot Conker.
Hey, Dick. Yeah. All right, mate. Great to see you.
Thank you very much. You take care.
Take it easy, Dick.
All the best, mate. All the
best. Take care.
Yeah.
We'll see you, mate.
Bye.
There you go.
I couldn't ignore him. Oh, yeah.
It's almost like one of those horror movies where the murderer keeps ringing you because he's outside watching you. He's actually watching you through the window, you know?
Yeah.
I just wish he was having to pay for the call. Of course, I don't answer it.
I was wondering if I call over there with my cell phone, what's it going to be, about $5 a minute?
I don't know, mate. If you go on Skype, it costs you nothing. It costs you pennies. If I use Skype to, I've got a daughter in Florida.
Okay.
And I speak to her very seldom, I have to be honest with you. But on Skype, it costs me pennies. And it's well worth.
You could come on this, Phil, couldn't you? Just do this.
What's that, mate?
Yeah, you could do a StreamYard with it.
You go StreamYard, couldn't you?
People do that. My friends do that with their kids. They just StreamYard with the kids. That's all.
Yeah.
You could do what we're doing now, couldn't you?
We don't speak that often, to be fair.
All right. Okay.
But it's funny. My kids will watch my stream.
Not a problem. Just that I must admit, my family. Oh dear. I guess my family's not good at staying in contact, which is. I shouldn't admit that, but there you go.
I have an estranged brother I haven't seen in 10 years.
Really? Yeah.
When my daughter got sick and had the cancer, he came up. He lives down in Virginia area. He came up, and we were talking this and that, and she was going through chemo and all that stuff. And then since then, it's been almost 10 years. Haven't heard, seen nothing. Nothing.
Oh
yeah. No, there's no problem. It's we're not going into too much detail. Her mother and I at the time weren't married. Put it that way.
Right.
So I am a biological father, not necessarily something she would call dad, and that's great. Kevin, touch your nose, mate. There you go.
You got the mailman.
There's the mailman. Hello, Kevin. Welcome.
How are you? That's almost the postmaster. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the only reason, Ken. And she calls me Phil, and I call her name. And it's lovely, and it's great, and we're in that contact that when she feels like talking to somebody, then she talks to the old man.
I actually did that the other day with a friend of mine. I actually started a stream for like 2 minutes, put the link out. He went in, then I shut it off. It was me and him after hours, where it's grayed out, and we just had a conversation for like an hour.
Yeah.
Evening East Coast.
Yeah, I had a phone call yesterday from my oldest friend in the world, and I have to say, probably the best mate I've ever had.
You mean as somebody older than me?
Not as old as you, Kevin, but to be fair. But he phoned me up completely out of the blue yesterday. I'm his executor for his will, and he is mine and stuff. And we don't see each other or speak to each other for years. And then suddenly, boom, the phone goes off. Hello, mate. How you doing? And it's like nothing's ever happened. Like, there's no gap. Things just carry on.
Yeah. What did we speak about the last time?
And it was really good because I was able to. He wanted us to just talk about a few problems, and great. That's what mates are for.
Yeah, true.
As far as I'm concerned, anyway, that's what mates are for. And
nothing changes. Just the time of day.
Well, Kevin, you know Ken Jennings, right, from Jeopardy, the new host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings.
Yeah.
That's my brother. If you look at him, him and my brother could be cloned. They could be
double. Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Take it.
So what happened? He got the brains and you took the train?
No. No, Brains. He got. What does he have? 3 bachelor's degrees, 2 master's degrees. I mean, he's a genius as far as all that goes. But he got married to a girl from Thailand, and we never really saw him, heard from him.
Apparently, I have.
What do you have?
I have.
Daddy Conker.
No, that's concerning.
I was going to say, sounds like you're concentrating on a bowel movement. What's going on?
That depends.
Nothing to do with me. No, out of acorns grow great oaks.
Yeah.
It's a year older, Tim. 1 year older.
Well, there you go. Yeah, did you see my latest T-shirt? You know, Congress have feelings too.
What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The one you didn't wash the other day? You wore twice in a row?
Leave it. Leave it.
Phil, you got to get back in the stripes, boy. You're jonesing me and Mr. Briggs out. We want the stripes back.
Ken, what's your size, mate? I'll tell you what. What's your size, Ken?
Actually, before diet or after? No, I'm still about 2X. I'm still 2X.
Oh, you're only 2X out? Are you sure?
Only?
He's being nice.
Is that UK or is that American size? Because American 2X is like our 5XL here.
Mick, you know, the family size shirt?
Yeah, family size. Room for improvement.
One that him and Mrs. P can get along in, you know?
I know the one that turned up I was wearing.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Turned up and I said to Anne, "Look at the size of this! Look, I mean,
12XL. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that's ridiculous. It ain't gonna fit. You know, phone up the company and complained. They're gonna send me a new one. I put it on. It fits perfect.
No wonder what people pay for stuff if they could just send stuff out for free. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, the one I sent to Mick, we could have used that for a tent. That was on the large size.
Omar the tent maker.
Once a friend of ours, when they got married, well, not that many years ago, they got married. Anyway, I needed a new nice shirt. Mrs. went out and bought me a really nice, expensive shirt here in the UK. You know, it was
one of those pirate shirts.
It was about 80 quid. This shirt was, and she had to go for nearly $100. Which to me is a lot of money for a shirt. I mean, me, it's Marks and Spencer's $19.99 for me, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, she went the collar size. Now I got quite a thick neck.
Me too.
Yeah, because I've got a biggish lad. Anyway, so she bought I think it was a 20-inch collar. So on the morning of the wedding, we got ourselves, you know, dressed up to go to the wedding and stuff. I put this shirt on, and honest to God, the tails hit me knees. It was, and I stood there, and I had the sleeve was down here somewhere, and I rode up 6 times to get it up. And I always remember I spent the whole day.
What size you got, Phil? What size neck?
I spent the whole day with the shirt tails tucked between my legs. The trousers holding it on.
No, what size neck you got, Phil? What size?
12 and a half.
What?
Yeah, 12 and a half. What?
I was going to say, I got a 19 and a half. What do you mean 12 and a half?
Well, no, 20 is tight, Ken.
Because when I buy shirts, I have to get them custom, the arms custom, because with a 19, I have a big neck like my father. Yeah. But the problem is, with a 19 and a half neck, the arms are like 4 feet long. It's crazy.
That's right. The same problem. The same problem. Yeah.
And then the bottom of the shirt goes down to your knees. You're like, what the hell do you do with it all?
Oh, you and Conker went to the same tailor.
No, my father and I, that's one thing we got is big necks.
Then you got to explain what the stains are on the bottom of the shirt tails. Explain that one.
Never had that issue.
You will, Ken, as you get older.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Shock you, Stuart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It comes to us all.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to see Mick is just lurking on the side. He's, a bit like lurching on the side there.
I'm surprised he's not come up on here yet.
Yeah, because usually this time of night you'll see Mick is like horizontal on the pillow.
Yeah. Sometimes it looks like he's upside down.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're absolutely right, Paul. No, it's
Little Conquer. Oh yeah, who's Little Conquer? You got a troll, Phil, or what?
I don't know, mate. I honestly don't know. It's
it looks polite. As long as they're polite, that's all right.
Well, yeah. Don't see a problem.
Where's that, Ken? In the chat, you mean? Oh.
Yeah, see Little Conquer with the L on it?
Yeah.
Like I said, hey, as long as they're polite, that's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's
Mick got it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't see anything negative.
No. Fair enough.
All are welcome.
Where are we? Where are you, Ken? I got you down, Ken, haven't I?
What do you mean?
Monitor? Whatever you call it?
I think so. Yeah, I am. Yep.
Yeah, you are. Right. At least you're there.
Yeah, like I said, anybody who has a wrench, I think Mick's got a wrench, right?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything lewd or crude, so.
No, that's good. Yeah. I'm happy with that, mate. All's welcome, long as they behave.
All right.
Guys, I'm going to have to call it a night now because I've got an early morning. So
yeah, all right, Stuart. Yeah, good to see you, mate, as always. Now we got my correct email address as well. That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Never mind.
What is that? So sticker?
Yeah, but apparently I had the wrong email address going across the ticker. Yeah, it's sorted now.
But you know, I said
Yep.
No, you noticed it was wrong.
Oh, I didn't see that, Mick. I didn't catch that.
No.
All right.
Right, guys. All right. So I'll see you around.
Good to see you, mate.
All right. When the next live stream is that a Wednesday or who's? Okay, when do you do your streams?
Mine are Sunday morning, 8 a.m. So it's 1 p.m. your time.
Yeah. Well, although sometimes you come on at 12 o'clock, Ken, don't you?
It depends. I mean, I've been coming on a little early, like around noonish or so your time, 12:30 on a Sunday.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, some people tell me you don't want to go on too often. It's like, you know what? I'm not monetized, even though I got the subs. I just come on to have some fun. So, someone wants to chat about something or has a good story, I'll go on. I don't care.
I'm the same. I said to Annie, shall I go on to get, you don't want to get on.
Yeah, but this is your day now, right? Isn't Monday your slot now, Phil? Like Monday at this time?
Well, it seems to be, mate. And I don't want to sort of overdo it. I don't want people to get bored with it. So,
but you have there are the regulars though. I mean, you have you.
Yeah. People do.
Everybody has their slot.
Yeah, which is really nice. Really good of them.
I actually look forward to it on the weekend. I actually try and plan my day around some of the streams.
Yeah.
Phil, I don't think people get bored, mate, because there's always some to talk about.
Oh yeah.
You're right, Stuart. And I find the hardest thing for me, is the first sort of 20 minutes. Because I just sit there talking absolute bollocks for 20 minutes,
Well, I'll tell you what, when I do mine, I don't know. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to talk about before someone comes up.
You're doing a live, Stuart?
Well, I hope to try and do one, yeah. No.
Make sure to let us know, mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
I got it. But what's your thing, Stuart? What's your channel?
Well, my channel, I've made a channel now with Stuart Services.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Because I got to put on the big bell so everything comes up.
Yeah, but because I'm not very technically computer-wise, my son's going to help me a bit all. Well, I'm going to get myself a good camera, a good mic. I'm going to get it all set up first, and then I'll do a live stream. Because I was saying to the guys before, I wanted to try something where it's not like what we're doing now. Well, I will do it first, but I wanted to do like a class stream, if you know what I mean. Where we're looking at repairing something, but everybody's got the same sort of object, but it might not be the same. It might be like a pull cord on a strimmer, and then someone might put a pull cord on a chainsaw. And they want to know how to repair it or how to fix it. There'll be newbies to it. And then
some guys I know like to do lives with that. They'll do a live while they're repairing and not have people come up. They won't have people come up in the stream, but they'll chat, in the side,
Yeah. But I want to actually do it as a subject where people are coming on to talk about a certain subject and repair it on live stream like this now.
Yeah.
But
the only thing I would say, Stuart, if you make it to define it too much, they might put a few people off. Like, it's got to be open. Like, I mean, hopefully. I mean,
well, look at mine. I have a small engine channel, right? And all my streams are anything but small engines. I mean, I come on and you get all the guys on there. It's more of like a howdy do, and how'd your week go and what's new and weather and, that kind of, which is okay,
Yeah.
I mean,
this is what I want. If people like Dick, bless him, Dick, I love him to bits, that sort of thing, then to me, it's been a success. I had a bit of fun. I like to have a bit of fun, mate. I don't think it ever gets out of order. I hope it don't. Anyway, I try not to.
We all have such varied experiences, but there's always a topic that we could pick and have fun with each other. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's down the pub chat. John T's absolutely right. It's like being down the pub only without the beer.
You're the bartender.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that to me, that wraps the thing up properly. That's what it's all about. And my missus gets a bit bored with it, but she always says, "Who are you speaking to tonight?" I said, "Oh, Mick or Ken on Sunday," and all the rest of it. And then she's started getting a little nicknames for different people, like
Oh, my wife, she calls you guys my internet friends. You're my imaginary internet friends. She thinks I'm making this up. I'm like, no, they're real people.
Yeah,
Hey, Ken,
of course they are. Yeah.
Wait till someone shows up on your doorstep and says to your wife, "I'm one of your husband's imaginary YouTube friends."
I thought you were going to say they show up with a white coat for me,
With straps on the end of the sleeves.
That's what I'd like to see. If we should ever meet up, like we were saying to Nick, that he said we'd meet up one time at a location in Britain somewhere where we'd all meet up. I'd be surprised how different people are compared to what they are like on live stream. It'd be funny to see.
Well, all I found, sir, I will say to you, I've met Mick obviously in person. Okay. He's the only one I've met in person. But what you see is exactly what you get. There's no side. And I like to think that's the same for everybody. Like, with Ken there laid back and all that stuff.
It is different though, because I've met two people that I was moderators on their streams or talked to them, and I actually went over their houses and met them. And I mean, the voice and the face on here is different though in person. It seems different.
Yeah. Well, I like to find out, Ken. It's a long way to come, but thanks for the invite, mate.
I tell you, when this sea thing is over, I'd love to come over there and party with you guys. Just have a meal or something. That'd be a blast.
You're welcome at any time, mate.
Well, we'd have a blast. We really would.
Yeah,
we should all show up at his house and tell him where's the sticker.
Wait, let's get the first flight to Bognor Regis when the season.
You don't go to Bognor Regis, mate. They're posh there. They get out the bath to pee, for God's sake.
Well, I hear it's a resort community, so I mean, why not?
Right? Yeah. Right, guys, I pick up. All right.
Stuart, good to see you, mate. You're welcome. You take care.
I'm going to bow out as well. The dinner bell came and went, so.
All right, Kev. You enjoy your dinner, Kevin.
Thank you. Later, Kev. You guys enjoy the evening. And
later,
Ken and I will meet up someday. He's only 2.5 hours away from me.
Yeah,
wow. Yeah. You stay safe, Kevin. You stay safe.
Got to meet at a diner for breakfast.
That's
all
it.
the best. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care. Good night now.
Cheers. Just you and I, Cam. Just you and I.
Nobody in the basement?
Not at the moment, no. It's not I can see anyway. There's nobody down the bottom here. I'll stick it out one more long. Been here for a while now.
And nobody in my house. It's just me. I'm alone with me and the cat. That's about it. Well, my youngest kid works second shift, so he don't get home until like 1 in the morning. My wife went to the grocery store, which means 6 hours. So.
Yeah. Do you know? Shall we or shan't we? What do you reckon?
What are we doing?
Shall we? Yes or
Shall
no? Down to you, Ken. Yes or no?
What are we talking about?
Just ask me yes or no.
Yes or no?
Yes. There you go. Oh, he's gone again. I had him on. I had him.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
I had him. No, he's lost his.
Yep, I'm on the wall.
Tim. Hello,
No.
Tim. It's all that,
Tim
mate.
Tim is conscious. There we go.
Tim was there, but I Tim was awake there, and I also have Mick there driving. So I'm guessing he's going to work.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
This early?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to drive a couple of hours. Tim, how you doing, mate?
I'm good.
Well, that's right. He goes all over the place, right? Wherever
Yeah,
the rails are broken. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to bring him up. Yeah. What have you been up to, Tim? Anything?
What?
What have you been up to? Anything or not?
Not just doing stuff about tidying up the bedroom, and then tomorrow maybe I'll sort the shed out.
Okay. You're a little bit broken up there, mate. Just let me aware.
Yeah.
It's nice to see you, mate.
Yeah.
Mick slipped the hook. No, I think he's probably at work. I think he works all night, doesn't he? As far as I remember. Right?
Rephrase that. He shows up.
Oh, yeah.
There's a difference between working and showing up for work.
Yeah, I think he's like
that's his word, not mine. That's his words.
Yeah. I think he's like the manager or the supervisor.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Hello, Governor.
I tell you what, mate. If you had to pay for the calls you make, you'd be a poor man now.
Unlimited calls, baby. I can pest you all night long.
And
how far you gotta go, Mike?
In the work, you going to work, are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm just getting there now.
All right, okay. Yeah, we've had a fair old chat tonight. It's been good.
What's on tap for tonight, Mick?
Say again.
What's on tap for tonight?
I've got a multi-purpose stone blower tonight. Train. It's a bit of a unique train. Shouldn't be long, actually. So I've got to go out and record the track tonight, and then go back tomorrow night and treat it. Can't do it in one hit. So
that's what, the up and down for the ballast, or what?
No, this is a stone blower. So this lifts the track and injects small chipping stones under the sleepers.
Oh, cool.
All right, cool.
To bring it up level.
Aye?
Bring the tracks up level.
Yeah, stone blower, yeah.
Yeah, mate, if you want to stick a couple of those bits in the post for me, it'd be great.
What, them fuel lines?
Yeah.
Fuel clamps. What size do you want?
I only want a couple, mate. 9 mil.
9. I'll have a look, see what I got.
Yeah, I know. There's where are we? Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah, Will offered to do some as well. Apparently, I had the wrong email address up on me single on the bottom.
Yeah, you've had it wrong for about the past 3 months. I didn't want to say
anything. Thanks for letting me know.
Every single time I say something, I do something, you don't answer your phone call to me. I could have been down a well, dying.
The only reason you'd be down the well is I pushed you down there.
And do your bloody answer? Let me tell you how to touch. Don't bloody pick up, do you?
Yeah.
What's a burger van? Is that like
I put your number up like you promised.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. I'll put yours up. It's not a problem. I will do it. You know I'll do it, don't you? You know I will do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your number, isn't it?
You worry about ours, sweetheart. I've got your number 118. 118.
118, 118.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mick, I don't know if you heard. I was watching Bognor Regis today. I just had some time and I looked it all up. Did you ever participate in that human flight thing off the pier?
Oh, the Birdman challenge.
Yeah.
Do I look like a bird?
It looks like you got a little extra ballast, but I mean, as long as you engineer it right.
The only bird I look like is an ostrich, and they don't fly. So I wouldn't. Why would I do that? Anyway, it was nice to see Mrs. H on the old camera tonight, Phil, with her clothes on. Makes a change.
Yeah. I have a word to you about that, I think.
Oh, yeah. Nothing to do with me. Last time she came on the stream, she got out of the shower. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was like a burlesque show.
Yeah, you're right, actually. And I tell you what, mate. I tell you what, they weren't far that hidden that well either. I'll tell you.
Mate, you're telling me.
I don't know, Phil. It looked like she was enjoying it too. It really did.
It was cold, mate. It was cold.
I've got an image in my head, Phil. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I've got an image.
You want some tissues? You want some tissues?
I hope Sparky doesn't have screenshots.
Oh, you know he has.
Yeah, no, Sparky.
You know he bloody has.
Yeah, I had a problem getting onto the old pop-out chat, mate, when I realised what was going wrong.
Well, funnily enough, I'm trying to sit you up here. I can't sit you up. But funnily enough, I was trying to ring you to help you, but every time I rang you, you didn't bloody answer. So I thought, well, stuff it, I'll just carry on then.
That's because I don't trust you. I mean,
what, Phil? Today's the first time you've ever done pop-out chat?
Ken, would you trust that man? Would you trust that man?
with what? No, seriously, today was the first time you ever tried the pop-out chat?
No.
I can do it, but
he does it every week, but for the past 6 weeks, he's always rang me up to get it set up.
He doesn't get on YouTube as a separate thing, does he?
That's your instructions there, mate.
Oh, you got written instructions?
Yeah, I wrote them down.
Holy cow.
And you still can't read them.
I know. I all right until I got to the bottom bit. Then I couldn't see the 3 little dots, but I didn't realise that they were hidden down below.
He got to the bottom of the page and fell off.
I guarantee you'll find you next week. Mick, how'd you put the pop-out chat again?
He will. You guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a short night tonight, then, Mick. Short night.
I'm hoping so. Yeah, it's going to be late anyway. The block will go on. Block should be on any minute. So it'll be next half an hour. It should happen. But there's 3 trains in tonight apparently, but one of the trains is delayed, so that's going to delay everybody. And then I'm only working about half a mile that way. And all I've got to do tonight is measure, and then put the train back. And then tomorrow night we go back to the same site and we treat what we measured tonight. So,
how many miles, Mick? Kilometers?
I think I've only got about 30 chain. I think 660 yards. 660 yards.
Ah.
So not a lot. But the machine I've got is very, very slow. Very slow. It's not designed to do the job it is doing tonight. It's designed to do junctions and frogs and what have you. But I'm only doing plain line tonight, so it'll be slow tomorrow night. But hey, it pays the bills. It keeps me busy. But I'm picking up a nice little another 1930s lawnmower tomorrow, Phil. Woohoo!
Well, no, Dennis.
What this time?
You wait till you see this one. You think the last one was big. You wait till you see this old puppy.
You haven't bought the granddaddy, have you?
You wait till you see the big boy, I tell you.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, so that there was a ride on John Deere for sale local, 150 quid.
All right.
Yeah, but it's for repairs, spares only. They reckon it's a water cooled motor on it.
Yeah.
The Kawasaki water cooled.
Yeah, Kawasaki lump in it.
Yeah.
With the radiator on top, Phil.
I think it is, mate. Yeah.
Nah, I don't get it.
I don't really want to get myself involved with something that's going to, like I did with those.
The water cooled. Nah, they're not.
Yeah.
They're all right. To be perfectly fair, Phil, I don't think you should get involved in it. You have enough problems sharpening a pair of shears, so just stick to what you do.
What'd you say? He has a problem putting on a pair of shoes?
No, sharpening shears.
Oh. Well, that too, right?
Hey, conk. Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
My wife, or Mick, my wife is wondering when the calendar is going to come out.
They all are. Everyone's waiting for it. I'm just waiting for Mrs. H and Conker to do their photograph, and it'll be on its way.
Oh, you're waiting for us, are you?
Apparently, Mrs. H, she rang me yesterday. She's going to do one of the photographs like out of Calendar Girls with two ice buns.
Do you want a picture? Seriously?
Hell no.
No, that's all right. I got me frightened, mate. You know. I mean, you asked Sue. I got to be careful. Frighten the horses.
To be fair, you could probably send us one, and it would keep Riley away from the fire.
Yeah, I tell you what would happen, mate. It'd be plastered all over bloody StreamYard. That's where it'd end up.
StreamYard, I'll be on bloody Google. You worry about that.
Oh dear, yeah.
I might get onto that this year. I'll have a look. It takes a little while to get it all set up, and there's quite a substantial cost involved to get them.
Yeah, of course there is. And like all these things, mate, it all sounds a good idea. Talking about it is the old thing, isn't it? Talk is cheap at the end of the day.
Well, someone's got to front the cash, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm guessing that what you have to do a minimum 100 calendars.
Well, I don't know. I might be able to do it cheaper and buy the calendars and just print the photographs myself, maybe.
Yeah. Well, I've just had our front wall. You know, our mate next door did our half our fence. He started doing the other half today. I never known a man works hard. He's had the whole lot dug up, foundations up, posts in, all done.
Boy,
well chuffed with it. Well chuffed.
Love mucking about the way you do things.
Well, that's fair enough, mate. But he's half my age. But I'll tell you what, he's a hard-working man. Take me hat off to him. Mind you, I got to pay.
That's what you want.
That'll hurt your wallet.
Well, the trouble is nowadays, cash is not easy to come by, is it? You can't just go to the bank and draw out. I mean, this is going to cost us, I don't know, about 900 quid or something. You can't draw out £900. You're only allowed to draw out, is it £300 at a time or something on a card?
Oh, well, you cannot put 500.
Well, I'm with Lloyd's, and I go to the post office and pull the cash out, and they only let me do 300 quid at a time. So I got to go back.
If you go and speak to them and say you want a whippet, I'm sure they'll let you.
I think you got to go to a bank there that you have it all.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, because my sister-in-law goes to her bank and she lifts £500 a time.
Right. Yeah.
My train's just turned up. That's one of them.
You're the governor tonight, and you Mick?
I'm the governor every night.
Yeah.
My train just turned up. Wait for the other two to turn up now.
No. You know, I wonder where's Henry? Henry didn't show up tonight.
Henry, he's
oh, he did?
In the chat. Yeah, he's been in the chat.
He's asleep. I tell you what, mate, your tip, brilliant.
Which one?
Oh yeah.
Honestly, no messing, mate. He was good.
Oh, the dog. Yeah.
The following day.
Did he sleep?
Like a dog. He's sleeping now.
Time, it works every time, baby. I tell you.
What'd you do? You overdosed the dog?
No. I used to do the same to my dog.
Can you see him in this basket there? Look.
Hi, James Gibson.
There's two baskets there. One's the other dog.
I did the same to my dog. All of my dogs are all working dogs. See, so as I say, but there was always, you know, I literally had to super glue my dogs together sometimes. They're in that bad nick after a day's work. Literally had to super glue them.
Well, as I said to you yesterday, I was really worried about him because he was not happy.
Yeah, that little trick, mate, that works every time. Just do that.
Absolutely.
And it just slows them down a touch. And they'll be right in the brain.
Yeah, he is. He's all right. I mean, he's an old man. I expect him now to be poorly, but yeah, thanks, mate, for the great tip.
I used to have to. I mean, I've worked spaniels, and as we all know, spaniels you can't tire them. But it got to a stage with my 3 spaniels that I had, because I used to sort of work on a shooting estate. They all 3 were working every day, morning, noon, and night. You know, they were out 4:30 in the morning, out till 8:30 at night. And most nights I had to actually hand feed my dogs. I had to get a spoon and hand feed them because they were that tired. I had to make sure they had something to eat. You know, and I put them in front of a log burner, keep them warm. And where they had a cut, I'd have to get a bit of super glue and just run it up the cut, just to shut the cut up. You know,
Yeah, that stings a bit as well, doesn't it?
It does the job, as long as you're careful. As long as you're careful.
You checked out that other Conquer, did you, for me?
He was behaving. He just he used a subscriber word. That's all it was. He put a subscriber word in there, so I just deleted that comment out. But he was behaving. It's a bit of a suspect channel coming in with little Conquer, and it's either someone we know or it's an idiot. So I just
well, same as Ken said he was. Yeah, Ken said he was behaving. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, they don't behave, they get knocked out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm glad your little old pooch bounced back then.
Yeah, I'm well chuffed, mate. James, where was it? Just do it. As I got 2 dogs. I got 2 Jack Russells. I got a Jack and a Jill. They call them a pair. Jack Russell and Jill Russell, male and female. Jack's 16 and a half. The Jill is 12, but she's the governor. Not everybody's, mate. I accept that. I mean, I love them. Love me dogs.
I mean, for me, with my background, a dog is not just a dog. A dog is a tool, you know, and had to be worked. So I only bought what dog I needed. So when I was beating, I had spaniels, and when I was on the pegs, I had a Labrador.
Yeah,
you know, and what have you. So they had to work. So.
Yeah, I told you, I've had labs, I've had Alsatians. I had a brilliant Alsatian dog. He with people, he loved people. With other dogs, he was a right git.
I used to have a big 110 high capacity Farmer's Land Rover years ago, and the dogs used to be in the back of a cage on the back of the Land Rover, big purpose-built dog cage with a tarpaulin over the back of it, just to cover the cage up. I used to go up to McDonald's where I used to live and go up to the old petrol station there, put £2 in the old jet wash. Used to jet wash our dogs off after day 2. Jet wash them off.
Yeah, we use the hose pipe on the bitch because she like all dogs, she loves fox shit and badger shit.
Yeah.
And you only got to find it, and they're in there straight away, all the way up their neck, everywhere, you know. And I just tie her up to the gatepost and then spray her off. Cold water,
soapy brush, and then a nice wax afterwards. Come out nice and clean, we did.
Nice and shiny. Headlights working really well. Oh, she's like a wasp on a string, like all over the place, but she gets it.
James
never ever learned a lesson yet.
James had a chocolate. I black labs.
Well, they reckon, you know, every lab is a chocolate.
Yeah,
so even a black lab, there's chocolate there, and a golden lab, there's still chocolate in it. That's the original color. I mean, they're beautiful dogs, beautiful animals.
The thing is, the Labradors, I find. Well, the thing I find with Labradors is you either get an intelligent Labrador or you get a stupid Labrador. It's one or the other, you know.
And they're greedy.
Haven't they bred those to death, though? Haven't they really, like puppy farms and all that? Haven't they gone overboard on those?
Well, yeah, they have. But if you buy them as a pedigree, all my dogs are all pedigree. So if you buy
a reputable breeder with paperwork.
Yeah. Well, no, but exactly that. Yeah, through a kennel club, you pay more for your dog, but all of mine are
the biggest problem at the moment, Ken, is people nicking dogs at the moment over here. The pikey
I had all my spaniels were tattooed on the inside of the ear.
In the ear, yeah. Ours are all
tattooed on them, all my dogs.
We call it the old tracer in the neck.
Oh, the old microchip in the back of the neck.
Yeah. I mean, that's quite hard for them, actually. It's a fair old lump they put in there, you know.
The old travellers, they dig them out.
Yeah, bless them.
That's what they do. But you get them tattooed. You can't cover that up.
Yeah, I told you we've had a sighting of the travelling folk around here the last couple of days.
Yeah, you said I
was talking to Sparky. He's going to send me some info on alarms and stuff.
On what?
On alarm. I want to get an alarm on the workshop.
What do you got? Your neighborhood get hit still?
Say again, sorry.
Your neighborhood got hit?
Just up the road from us, one of our neighbours caught them in his back garden.
I've just got a sign on my gate, Conk, that says dogs roaming loose. That's all I've got.
Yeah, they don't like
that's
dogs.
Enough for them.
They don't like
that. They don't like dogs.
Yeah, because most of your guys over there, you're all gated in, right? Your properties are pretty much sealed in.
Yeah, can they get in anywhere, mate?
Yep.
I mean, they could. I mean, I say they can't get into my place. They could. If the worst got to occur, they get in through the roof.
That's the problem, you see, Ken. Is curiosity kills the cat, doesn't it?
Well, I got a shotgun here and a few other bits and bobs.
If they want it, they'll have it.
And I'll tell you what, mate. If I chase them, they won't be having kids afterwards. They won't kill them, but I'll tell you what, they won't be shagging again.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are all right, to be fair. But I've dealt with quite a few in my years doing repairs and stuff. I've sold loads of stuff to them, and never really had any issues. In fact, most of them are pretty good.
They just run the equipment right into the ground, though, don't they?
Yeah, well, I suppose it's no different to a normal trades. When you get any concrete cut-off saw or chainsaw, most people just get it out of the van and put it straight to work. You know, concrete saws are one of the worst than chainsaws.
Yeah, our I say our nephew is Anne's.
That's what it is.
Anne's
I
sister's
can't
boys.
complain. I had a bloke last.
Come on. Go on, mate.
There must have been a bit of a delay on me, Phil. I had a bloke last year. I think he spent about £700 in about 10 minutes with me.
Bloody hell!
Bought loads of stuff.
That was a good day for you, then.
You picked up the cash at the. You were talking to me. You said a fella coming to pick up a whole dose of it. Remember you saying?
That's it.
Yeah.
They turn up. I'll have a strimmer, brush cutter, chainsaw, mower, and whatever. Yeah,
yeah. Anne's sister, who is no longer with us, her two boys. So Anne's, my wife's nephews, the younger one, he was the local council liaison officer for them. Yeah, and he'd go to all the sites, doing all the liaison stuff, and they captured him, and they had him in the cab in the caravan with a gun against his head. Completely ruined him. He's just a gibbering mess now. Ruined him.
Yeah.
Absolutely ruined him. And that's an absolute true story. Took him as a hostage. It's all to do with some work they were trying to do, you know. And not good, mate. Not good. So that's the other side of them.
That's why when I sell anything, I always if someone wants a mower, they never come in the back garden. I always put on the driveway.
Yeah. What they don't see don't hurt, mate.
Exactly that.
Yeah. It's good advice.
You've seen my back garden set up, and you wouldn't think that garden was there, would you?
No, not from the front. And they can't get from the back either, Mick, can they? Because you back onto other places, don't you?
They can do, but I've got cameras and a shotgun, so I wouldn't want to try it.
Yeah, yeah. And me, mate, and me. Ken's just dropped off.
I know. Mick's got an echo when Mick talks. That's why I was trying to turn my mic off just to make sure it wasn't me.
I'll back out and come back.
Oh. You guys didn't hear the echo when Mick was talking?
Yeah, I heard it. I'm sure it's coming from
I think he's on his mobile, I think.
Yeah. No, just when Mick was talking. When Phil talked, it was fine.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay kicked in, I think. There you go, mate.
Any better?
No, the echo's still there.
Still there.
But it's with everybody.
I'm only on the phone.
But it's with me, Ken, and Paul, and you as well, Mick.
Huh.
Yeah, whatever.
Is what it is.
All right. It might be a stream off thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I reckon I've done my bit tonight, guys.
Yeah, you've been on for quite a while, Conker.
Yeah, I always try to do it for 2 hours. I've never yet done it for anything like that.
3 hours 9. You're doing good.
Yeah. Yeah. Good God, yeah. And there's supposed to be 27 people watching, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put on one of those hoods in there for a bit. Get the gear in.
That's what my wife needs when she comes to bed, and I've had cabbage.
Oh, that's just too much information. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah, just a bit, Ken.
Oh.
Then you get the sheets, and you go right over the head, and you gas it. Later, just do it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to knock it on the head. 3 hours, I've done a bit. Can I thank you all for dropping in? Hey? Oh, my. Oh, God, that's a full gear, mate. Full gear.
Keeps him warm. See you later, just do it.
It's cold out here, brother.
I bet.
Not now, it won't be. Jason, see you, mate. Thanks a lot. East Coast, thank you.
See you later, Jason.
Yeah.
Later,
Right,
Jason.
guys. Thank you all very, very much indeed.
Thanks for having me, Bill.
See you later, Mick. See you later, Ken. See you later,
Sorry, I
Conker.
enjoyed it.
Hey,
Stay safe.
Mick, stay safe, Mick.
Cheers, guys.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Conker, see you later.
Cheers,
Later.
mate. Cheers, Ken. I'll do the end broadcast. Cheers, Ken. Thanks for coming in, mate.
No problem. Thank you, sir.